is a fast-acting viral strain that infects the host immediately, and upon getting sick, the infected will become racked with coughs, sweat profusely, and start to get the shivers and chills.
There he is, the legend. The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah. You can't literally run a promotion just for the AEW, what do they call them, sickos?
Thank you very much, TikTok and AEW. See you tonight.
Tony Khan started telling people there's no such thing as long-term booking anymore. It's week to week.
The best guys, Tony Khan.
Because we have just secured the bag.
It's not like I tried to be a character. It was just sort of happened naturally. But it was never something I intended. It was just something that happened because the wrestlers asked me to do things in matches, and I do them.
If you run a promotion just for the sickos, you're going to do 400,000 viewers eventually.
Effing melts.
You know that SmackDown actually went over and everything?
Yeah.
You know,
What's the point?
the point of SmackDown.
What are you getting at here?
That the DVRs didn't pick it up.
Did they not pick it up?
Mine didn't.
Let's get into everybody's favorite moment, and it is called Dave Meltzer's Dumb Moment of the Week.
What would you like to listen to in your ears?
I'd like to hear the flute.
Well, if you'd like to flaunt your flute, then we can find you a flautist.
Because we have just secured the bag.
It doesn't help me.
Okay, so complain, but
I will complain.
Let me have my misery.
And when I heard that, I was like, what?
Thank you, fuck you, bye. Boom.
You got to run a promotion for everybody. The sickos can be the ones that buy tickets first and spend the most money on the merchandise.
Because we have just secured the bag.
But, like, you got to promote for everybody. Then you'll have a lot of viewers.
I think we proved a lot of so-called experts. We made them look like idiots. We're not going anywhere. Tony Khan's not going anywhere.
You'll also be there on TNT. You'll be in 2 places at once. It'll be a lot like my favorite movie. Time. It's so great, Pittsburgh.
It's not like I tried to be a character. It sort of happened naturally.
the best guys, Tony Khan.
To keep themselves safe.
Scourge of our nation's youth. Now, I'm not talking about whacking your buddy with a pine cone or knocking your sister into the hedges. That's good, clean fun. These backyard wrestlers are beating each other brain dead with light bulbs and barbed wire. Why? We'll explore this violent phenomenon by talking to people whose lives have been affected by backyard wrestling. Let's meet our first guest, Wendell. Welcome to the show, Wendell. So tell us more about...
Wow, I can't believe I'm here. I want to say hi to everyone at home. Hi.
Wendell, what do you like to do on the weekends?
Well, I work hard all week at the pickle factory. And when the weekend comes, I like to fire up the grill and do some kick-ass barbecue. Ribs, chicken, burgers, dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how can I get muscles like you guys? Wow, Mr. Wonderful!
You can start by getting in shape with a Hulkamania workout set.
Great!
It's got everything you need. Head and wristband, a jump rope for warming up, a hand gripper for power, dumbbells for strength, an exercise poster, and even Hawk's own workout tape.
The Hulkamania workout set. You from LJN.
Are you in shape yet?
Yeah!
Oh!
Well, folks, it's been a night to remember, but right now we are out of time. I'm Nick Diamond.
I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And I'm Johnny Gomez. On behalf of all of us here at Celebrity Deathmatch, good fight, good night.
Ooh, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to another eclectic edition of PWT live show, Sicko Saturday. Yeah. I am your host, the infallible Phil Mark.
And we are here on Saturday. It is UFC is back. Okay. And we have Saturday night's main event coming on in about an hour. And I cannot wait for it. We are going to watch that along. We are going to break down the card and then dive in and lock in for it. But first, I want to do some AEW news, and there's some WWE news as well. But it is Saturday night main event live watch party with your boy Phil Marks. Again, hit like, hit subscribe. You guys can super chat in, become a member, gift a membership. I do bonus shows for members every Monday and patrons as well. Patreon.com/ProWrestleTimes. I want to break down this card, and I also want to do some AEW news and whatnot. And I appreciate you all for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. So again, yeah, those are my plugs. I think I plugged my plugs. So, ladies and germs, also Logan Paul is accused of stealing a gimmick that we're going to get into. And I think, isn't there a AAA show on this evening? Isn't there a AAA show on this evening? I can't remember. 3 AAA matches today, Mexico and Central America, 8 p.m. on Fox and Fox 1, 10 p.m. on Fox Tubi, South America. Yeah, so I don't know what that's for, but it's crazy. There's just so much like fights, wrestling events going head to head. We're going to get more head to head events this year in 2026, between AEW and WWE and whatnot. And man, it's exciting if you are a fan of pro wrestling and MMA and whatnot. It is an exciting time. Maybe it's just exciting for the UFC because they're on Paramount, and it's like, it's been, I think, like 6 weeks since we've gotten a fight. So let's get into some stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I want to talk about Saturday night's main event. So this is just a quick breakdown. We'll do AEW news, and then we'll do some WWE news to coast into the show. Sound good, chat? Sound good? How's chat doing? How's everybody doing? How many unique gimmicks are there really after you peel off the surface? I'm a part of that fan base. I was calling for Tomlin's head for 2 years. Now we get this. Okay, football. Logan Paul stole being an asshole. Yeah, well, exactly. Well, I don't know. We're going to watch the video, and we're going to decide together, chat. Did he or did he not rip off a gimmick? We're gonna see. PWT was on my year-end wrap-up on YouTube. Thank you. That's amazing. Riff raff. Yeah. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get into Saturday night main event talk. So quickly on SmackDown, I don't know, do I review SmackDown quickly? It was a pretty good episode. Dragunov versus Mello was like, what the heck? It was pretty, I don't know, actually. Was it pretty good, or was it just the crowd was lively and then they gave him Dragunov versus Mello because they're in Montreal and they're like, well, we can just do this match again. Not that it was a bad match, but it's like, okay, now we're getting into like repetitive territory with this US title scene. There's just got to be more. I get it. It's just like, here's the wrestling stuff for the wrestling sickos and wackos on the show, right? Like that. I get that's what the US title and the open challenge and that part of the show is for sure. But again, just I want a little more to sink my teeth into with that. However, it is the great wrestling that's on the TV shows and not on the PLEs. So you got to appreciate it for that as well, because all of these PLEs are stacked. And yeah, speaking of stacked, last minute they added Styles Nakamura. Oh yeah, the MFTs won the tag titles. And what else went on? There was some great promo stuff from everyone. And like Orton was fired up, Sami was on point. What else happened on SmackDown? Nothing too crazy of note, I guess, other than that. I'm trying to think. Charlotte and Alexa were like, we're going to focus on the Rumble, but right now it's about friends and all that. And Yeah, so all the matches were solid. Decent SmackDown, wasn't anything spectacular, right? Nothing to write home about. But one thing that was awesome, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura got made. Shinsuke was talking some shit and was like, AJ, let's go. And we're going to get into it when we go over some news here in just a moment. But AJ Styles, I guess his deal is up in like February or something. So, yeah. And that's the other thing too. Like, not everybody's going to get. It's so funny because WWE goes, oh, it's the retirement tour. And then people go, oh yeah, Jericho could get like a retirement tour. Like, and then everyone just start like retirement tour. It's everyone's retirement tour. And it's just funny how that's like what everybody parrots and continues to say, which is fine. Like, that's how you should refer to it. Like, what else do we refer to it as? But at the same time, like, AJ's retirement tour, quote unquote, might just be he's done when he said he was going to be done. He said he was going to be done, you know? Maybe he quietly signed an extension. I could see him going through till Mania. Like, who couldn't? I could see him going, Mania, I'm done. But AJ just gets locked in this dream match with Nakamura. I mean, let's go. This is gonna fucking rule. A rematch, of course, from Wrestle Kingdom and WrestleMania. They fought at Mania. Yeah. It just didn't live up to the hype at the time. But I think there was rumors like AJ was dealing with something. So he was going out there trying to do his best, but they just couldn't go as hard as they did at Wrestle Kingdom or whatever. And I'm not saying like they're older now, but they're going to have a banger. And this is AJ just getting to work with people on his way out, presumably. If Gunther beats him, I will not be shocked, guys. AJ's made no bones about, I'm just going to quit. It doesn't have to be. He's never been this like selfish, oh, it's about me type shit, based this whole tour around me when Cena's retiring a couple months before. And who knows if AJ gives a fuck about, well, Cena retired a couple months before. He might just be like, I'm done when I'm done. So we'll see. But he's got this dream match against Nakamura here, which I love. And then you have Fatu versus Rhodes. I got Fatu winning this shit. Maybe that's putting too much on him, but dude, he's so good. Like, he was so good on SmackDown, the backstage sit-down interview with Rhodes. Also, yeah, for TNA, maybe we'll get into TNA news. I'll talk about Impact, but they did a solid show, and they just went back to like what I was hoping the first AMC show would be, just an episode of Impact. Trey Miguel showed up, got a feast or fired contract craziness. We'll talk about that if we get to TNA news tonight. I think there'll probably be time. There's commercial breaks and shit throughout SNME, so it's on Netflix for me though. So I don't know what you guys are watching it on. Is it still on Peacock? I don't know. But I'm picking Fatu, and I think he's going to win the Rumble, and I think this dude is going to get to Mania and win a title from Drew. I think that could totally happen. So the other match for the tag titles, correct? It's Rio versus Liv and Roxanne. These belts have been hot. This is for the titles, right? It should be. It doesn't say. But these belts have been hot potatoed around, and I think that they will bounce back to. I'm looking up how many times they've jumped around just like this last. I want a list of champions. Okay, well, whatever. Listen, a bunch of times, you guys know, I was going to literally just pull up the Wikipedia or whatever, but either way, a bunch of them have, a bunch of these ladies have traded these tag titles around a whole whack of a lot, and like if Liv and Roxanne won it, I would not be shocked again. Again, another great card where we don't really know the outcome of every match. Like AJ, I think, is probably obviously going to beat Shinsuke. Rhodes and Fatu, you really don't know. They could go either way. I think because Fatu just came back, you got to give him the win. But if Rhodes got a win to keep him like in the pit, no one would be shocked by that. But I think Rhodes is really going to go to the bottom and have to claw his way back, and that's going to be the catalyst of him cheat. Like, he'll eventually cheat. He's kind of already cheated as a babyface, but I mean, what is that? You babyfaces like kick people in the balls now and shit. I don't really, you know, I don't. People cheer Dirty Dom. I don't really know babyface and face. Like, there always has to be a hero and a villain, but now there's like, and there always has been in some ways, but now there's a lot more like anti-heroes. Like, you want to cheer Fatu, but he's doing heel shit, but that's the same as Stone Cold. You know, really, he was doing heel shit, but everyone was cheering it. Rhodes, I think he's got to do a heel turn and like dye the hair black and do that whole thing. I think everybody wants it. I think he wants it. I think everybody, he knows that the people will be expecting it. And it's just about when you do it. So again, him losing to Fatu could just be slowly, you know, this is the beginning of that story, the end of like good guy Rhodes, just another step in that direction. Or maybe not. If he got the win, okay, Rhodes has beat everyone. He beat fucking Roman. He beats all the guys you don't expect him to beat. He beat Brock and shit like that. So I'm going to go Fatu. I'm going to go solid pick, and then I want to talk about the main event. Solid pick for the women. I'm going to say Rio this one's tough. That's like the toughest one. I'm going to go AJ for sure. The women's tag, I can't even pick. I'm copping out here, guys. Your boy Phil is copping out, and I'm not picking this, okay? I'm going to go with I'm going to go with God, I'm going to say Riho defends. God damn it. And then the main event. It's a 4-way. Trick, Priest, Zayn, and Orton's. Trick, it's awesome that he's in this position. I think he might eat a pin from Zayn. Is that crazy to think? I think because, and John Pollock laid it out on Wrestling Observer, believe it or not. So I have to give Wrestling Observer props. Okay, I do, guys. I know it might seem weird, like we're living in an alternate timeline or something, but sorry, I meant to play the bass flute for having John Pollock on, who laid out, Sami Zayn in Montreal, and then they're in Montreal tonight, and then they go to Saudi Arabia for the actual title match against Drew, and he can lose there. I think Trick Willie eats a pin after. He'll eat like he'll eat like 2 finishers from Priest and Orton. They'll hit their shits, and then they'll like fight off, and then Zayn will hit Trick Willie as he's getting up, like in the corner with the haluva kick, and then steal the win. You know, they'll keep Trick Willie strong, but he'll eat like 3 finishers. Haluva kick, I guess that's, like 3 finishers, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3 finishers, 1, 2, 3, and then Zayn will fight Drew, and he slapped McIntyre, so that kind of, if that didn't, kind of make it a little bit more obvious. I know Orton like went on an RKO party, but yeah, so I'm going to lock in Zayn as my winner. So Styles, Zayn, Fatu, and Rio defending their titles, ladies and germs. Let's do WWE news while we're on the topic of WWE news. We might as well get into it. Chat, I'm not a shark, I'm a man for 5 says, Phil, you seem agitated lately. I hope this is therapeutic for you. You off the asparagus, brother? Just playing. Keep that blood pressure down. Juan Tenta. Dude, much love. Thank you. And this is therapeutic for me. Do I seem agitated? Can I be honest, guys? I feel a little anxious and I'm palm sweaty because I made some really strong coffee. I'm not lying. I'm just very caffeinated right now, and I'm like, oh shit. Because I was just quickly throwing it together. So if I seem that way right now, that is definitely what it is. And yeah, no, I feel great, man. I feel fine. I've just been working a lot, but I did take some time to just game the fuck out, and I downloaded Arkham Knight, and I'm gonna just play Arkham Knight. I beat over the last, like, I don't know how many months, I beat Asylum and Arkham City, and now I'm going to play Arkham Knight up next. And I just like installed it, but I'm gonna find a minute. So yeah, I appreciate that so much. Thank you guys. Acknowledge Juan Tenta.
Acknowledge me.
Phil has vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti. Hey, what word is offensive to the cripples, Kevin? How rude. I think Priest could eat the pin. Yeah. Priest or Trick Willie will eat a Sami Zayn pin. I'm with you. Hell froze over. Phil giving props to Observer. I know. It's crazy. I'm just fair, though. What can I say? Like, I gotta be fair with it. And Pollock was on there, and I know people clown him a bit. He can be a goober sometimes, but he is a good analyst. And like, dude, I grew up watching him on the fucking Fight Network, so I'm not just gonna become a hater just because he's with Dave, right? I like Tom Lawler, I like Lance Storm just because they're hanging out with Try and Brian. I'm not just gonna fucking yeah, no, definitely. I'm kind of like, I notice I'm like shaking I'm like, whoa, that's some strong ass coffee I made for sure. Iced coffee, by the way, even though it's cold. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me on the show, and I'm assuming to watch Saturday night's main event through with your boy Philly Phil, is JJ Alexander. The most loved, most hated, most appreciated JJ Alexander. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fucking sore and tired, but I'm here.
Dude, you sound agitated lately. No, I don't know if you were listening to the show before.
No, I wasn't. I was getting show.
Okay,
I was getting everything prepped because I just finished doing some trivia gimmick like an hour ago.
That's awesome. That's sweet, man.
Yeah. They had me on. So
so you sounded Ropetronic there for a sec, but you're all good now. What are your quick picks? Saturday night's main event, super quick. Styles Nakamura.
Styles.
Fatu Rhodes.
Schmaz.
I like that. It like doesn't. And thank you for reminding me. In the polls in the chat, I'm going to put like DQ/schmoz as something you can vote upon. Rio or Liv. What's the name? Liv Van. I don't know.
Oh, Rhea and Iyo or Judgment Day. Rhea and Iyo.
And then the main event here, the 4-way. Zayn, Trick, Orton, or Priest?
I'm not sure on that one.
So let me just pitch this at you. Sami in Montreal, and then they go to Saudi Arabia for the match against Drew. Kind of makes sense, right? That he gets the win here, then he goes to Saudi, loses to Drew, is what it is. But
see,
that's like,
I don't see Sami losing in Saudi.
But Montreal, you could see him losing.
Right. He just doesn't have to get pinned.
Right. Yeah.
And
I see him
sneaking one. Right. See, because here's the two scenarios. Either he wins tonight, and then he gets the big heroes welcome in Saudi, and Drew is only a 2-week-long champion, which I wouldn't put it past Trips at this point. Or Sami doesn't get pinned tonight, enters the Rumble, gets the big heroes win, winning the Rumble in Saudi.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying like Sami could win this Rumble and he'd be a good pick. I don't know if I see that, but Rhodes or Fatu. But yes, the more people say Sami, I'm starting to like wake up to it a bit.
I think Sami is going to eventually get there. I just don't know if they're going to shortchange Drew again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could be building to like Drew Sami at Mania.
Right, in which case I'd say Orton wins the 4-way.
Oh, dude, there's so much WWE's cooking right now. I love that the Royal Rumble's next weekend, and they haven't even. Well, I don't love that they haven't even really hyped it up too much. I don't like that aspect, but I love that it's like we get this SNME tonight, which I think is stacked, and then you have the fucking, I don't know, you have the Royal Rumble, which is obviously going to be awesome. Like, I get it's in Saudi, but the Rumble's the best event of every year, you know?
Right.
Like, it's the one everyone looks forward to. Is that your pick, JJ? Like, what event do you look forward to every year the most? For me, it's Rumble and Mania, hands down.
It depends. If I'm getting together with people, the Rumble. Otherwise, Mania.
Yeah.
Because, like, we used to get, a whole bunch of workers. We would get together and do the blind draw pool, for Rumble. We each throw in $5, and, whoever drew the number that wins, wins the pool.
Well, speaking of throwing in $5, guys, come on now, Phil, you're gonna tell us something? Pull a Conrad. No, but for real, guys, 70% off on NordVPN 2-year plans. NordVPN.com/ProWrestleTimes. Shout them out for that shit, and you can save some money. There's a link down below. Protect yourself online. Speaking of being online, man, we have some news. Are you ready for WWE news?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get into it. So, ladies and germs, it is time for WWE. So here from WrestleNomics, Netflix global views for WWE content, January 1 to December 31, 2025. These were the PLEs, and this is just Netflix. Oh, these are Netflix global views. It's not counting like the pay-per-views that people bought old school, the theaters that do like, hey, we're going to screen
not
this.
Counting Peacock.
Not counting like bars, not counting and this isn't to like put it over even more, but it kind of is if you want to take it that way. I'm just putting it out there. These are the Netflix global views for these PLEs. And everyone was talking about this, and we were just talking about which PLEs we get most excited for. And I say it's Rumble and Mania, and it seems like the people agree. Royal Rumble got 3.2 million, was the most viewed PLE. Chamber, I mean, we see all the numbers here. Mania Night 1 garnered 2.5 million, Night 2, 2.9 million. So Rumble did better than both nights of Mania. And then you look at Evolution, didn't even crack 1 million, and some people were tripping out about that. But it's like, obviously, I broke this down the other day. It's like not as many people are going to ever watch WNBA either, and that's not even hating on the women, but it's just and like wrestling is cool because there are outliers. Like Rhea Ripley's more famous than a bunch of the dudes but when it comes to like physicality and sport, just people are going to lean towards, if you say it's an all women's event, there's people who are just going to be like, yeah, I'll skip it or whatever. So I'm not, and they didn't promote it really that great.
There's one overlying thing that you're completely skipping over.
Yeah.
You said this is global. Everyone in the US watches everything on Peacock. They didn't like all the PLEs in 2025 in the US were on Peacock. So those aren't factored into this.
Right. So exactly. Evolution probably cracked 1 million easily.
Absolutely.
Or more if you factor that in. Sorry, go ahead. What you were saying.
But no, that's just the point I'm making is this is the internationals who only view it on Netflix. The entire American audience was watching everything on Peacock last year. This upcoming year, it's going to be, they'll release these numbers again at the end of 2026, and it'll be Netflix for global, except for everyone in America who watched on ESPN.
Right, and think about how big of a success WrestlePalooza was. I mean, 1.9 million globally on Netflix. So think about y'all were watching it on ESPN. Exactly. Or on nordvpn.com/ProWrestleTimes. And you were using Canadian Netflix, buddy. But like WrestlePalooza knocked it out of the park. Like for people who didn't think it'd be a success, it did really well, like globally/internationally, however you want to chalk that up. Pretty cool. So I like seeing shit like this and just to kind of know. And I mean, WWE's doing the damn thing, and UFC is going this direction as well. I mean, they're on Paramount Plus the first time ever tonight, and we'll see what the numbers are, and they will likely greatly exceed quote unquote pay-per-view buys. So just further proof that pay-per-view's a dead fucking model, and this is definitely the way to go if the streamers will shill out the money. And also, I mean, like, how could Netflix be mad at any of this? And the other day they had Star Search was on at the same time as NXT. So now they have like competing live shit at the same time, and they put Star Search on because that of like they know that the wrestling fans, they know what the numbers are, and they're happy enough to where they're unloading all of this other content. And I heard that WWE Unreal is like such a success for Netflix that they're like fucking tap dancing, you know, they're dancing in the rain over fucking over like how many views that Unreal show is getting. And if you guys notice as well, Unreal season 2 dropped, but they saved all the Cena shit's not coming out till the summer. They're just milking it, but that's still, I think, considered season 2. I don't think that's considered season 3. Yeah, that's crazy. So it's like volume 3 or whatever you want to. This show is doing so, and that's the beauty of Netflix. You can do that because the whole end half will be, it'll be WWE Unreal, John Cena edition, where every episode will feature him heavily because they had so much good shit to put in this other season. So for everyone getting triggered by it, it's like we should be talking about what a success it's been. Clearly. So yeah, here we go. Moving along here. Speaking of Netflix, so here are the numbers. Again, we just went over those. We don't need to reiterate anything there. If we have anything else TV related, so SmackDown January 16 on USA did 968,000 viewers, 0.21. What do you think of SmackDown No Millie? Like, SmackDown has been not the best show the last little while.
That was also a pre-recorded episode.
Right. Plus, I mean, some of these have been taped. They air earlier. They're live on Netflix internationally because they were in Europe, and also like the ratings are down all around, but I don't even want to make excuses for it. I wish it was drawing 1 million, but I've said it 1 million times. The doom and gloom surrounding SmackDown, I don't think needs to be there. There's ebbs and flows. Like in 1 year, we'll be going, oh, SmackDown's the better show right now than Raw. You know, this happens once every couple years. People switch about what is the better show.
Right. And this seemed like this and the other one just seem to be outliers. And until they're like consistently not doing 1 million, I think it's just a whole bunch of, much ado about nothing right now.
Like if they don't recover from this, if they don't start doing over 1 million again, like by this time next year, or maybe even earlier than that, then you'll be like, what the fuck's going on here?
Right. Like if at least once a month they're not cracking 1 million from here on out through June, then we know there's an issue. Otherwise, it's just like I said, like the last time they did it was like blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, it's a pre-recorded and it was a holiday weekend. This one, it was pre-taped, and it happens. And even like considering the age we live in, where the results get out on a pre-tape like instantly, to have a number still be that high it just shows that people are still tuning in to watch a product. Because I mean, like that was the episode where Drew won the title, and Drew accidentally spoiled it by posting his Instagram pic an hour before the match was finished because I think he just messed up the time. And people still tuned in to watch. It's not like half of the audience just zonked out. They still tuned in. Like if it was a pre-record and they were only doing like between like 500,000 and 700,000, we might have an issue to worry about. But it was a eyelash shy of 1 million. Like people just going nuts over nothing.
You guys want to hear the most Canadian shit ever? Ring of Honor is trending, but honor spelt the Canadian way, buddy, with a U after the O there at the end. That fucking rules, man. Oh, man. So, speaking of shows and numbers and whatnot, I guess no more numbers for now. We have SNME attendance, actually. 10,700 tickets sold to set up 11,200. This update was probably 5 days ago was the last update, according to WrestleTix. So they're probably sold out the setup, quote unquote. With heavy weather events coming up, this is courtesy of Fightful. Over the next few days, it was said that WWE has options, backup options, and backup to the backup options in order for travel this week, which is good because... yeah, and Tony Khan, we went over that video, I think on Wednesday's show, where Tone's like, Collision, I feel really good about what I'm doing, canceling the show, and I promise I'm a good person. So funny. But speaking of shows, AAA has a show. Is this tonight? I don't even know. Tokyo Bad Boys are taking...
It's the weekly show that's on the Fox and Espanol network.
Okay, so yeah, it is. They're taking on Nueva Generación Dinamita, and then Psycho Clown and Pagano take on the Motor City Machine Guns. Or they're all in a match, 4-way match. El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Mecha Wolf. That rules. Will this be on YouTube? I think I have Tubi. It's probably on Tubi.
I don't think it's. It might be on Tubi. I'm not sure. You have to really check on how things are. Like, cause I'm in the U.S., so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
I want to see this.
And then, dude, check this out: Laredo Kid versus Octagon Jr. versus Mini Vikingo. What, dude? Their Vikingo has a mini.
What? Yeah, that's for the new triple cruiserweight title.
For the new what? Sorry, AAA cruiserweight title.
Yeah, they're introducing a AAA cruiserweight belt, and that's
that fucking rules, dude. AAA rules. Okay, I gotta watch this mini Vikingo. Vikingo's already mini, buddy. What are you talking about? Oh man, I love it. What a stacked card. I thought WWE bought AEW when I saw Dom with the AI AEW title AI'd on him. From AAA or A1, as Dave Meltzer would say. So speaking of Mexico, Dominic Mysterio made a surprise video package for an independent show in Mexico. I don't know. They went nuts.
Y su campeón intercontinental de la WWE, el sucio Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Y nada más un mensajito para toda mi gente de Tijuana. Gracias por todo el apoyo. A todos están ahí apoyando a mi tío, en paz descanse. Y la verdad, no existiera.
Yeah, so I mean, there you go. He's just cutting and strutting. He's a big star in Mexico. He's a big star all over the world. Speaking of being a star all over the world. Or no, sorry, we were talking about Unreal, and then we'll get to stars all over the world. Pimping all over the world. Sing it, hoes. The world. The world. So here's Maven's take. So WWE Unreal has been triggering people. I did a segment on it on the show already, but here's one I wish was a part of that. Here's Maven giving his take on Triple H pressing LA Knight, quote unquote, pressing LA Knight after the unplanned Money in the Bank finish. And it's not the unplanned. Here's the problem. And I love LA Knight. You guys know this. But if you watch the show, they lay the fucking finish out. And then LA Knight did fuck it up a little bit. The recovery was nice. I remember watching that live, not really like wondering, oh shit, this finish wasn't as big as it could have been. But there's rumors that LA Knight's fucked up a couple finishes. So now this sort of like lends credence to that. As far as Triple H dressing him down, that's his job, no? And it's not even really dressing him down. He's just telling him like, you do this, 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 this. It just seems like old timer wrestling. It's so funny because the way they talk to, like, you hit him with the boom, then the fucking thing, and then it comes down, and then the gimmick, and then right. JJ, I'm sure you've had a bunch of conversations like that. And
absolutely.
Yeah, and it's just to me, you give me your thoughts on it. Let's play the clip, and then I want your thoughts on this.
All the way up top with him. Fight. You knock him off. Boom. He goes down. Holy shit, you're right there.
I get it. That Knight is tired after after this match.
Shout out Maven, by the way.
Hell, he just expended all of his energy. But I don't like him getting lower than Hunter. I don't like him leaning down. And yeah, he's probably getting his air back and everything, getting his wind back. But don't just give in. And by leaning down and going lower and letting Hunter talk almost down to you, body language, man. There's people.
Well, what is he supposed to do? Well, stand up and let me talk to you. Yeah.
Books. There's people that made a living off talking about body language in life.
What do you think about Maven and his YouTube?
He's a fucking grifter, and I hate him.
Oh, come on now, JJ. That's not very fair. We're all just
no, dude. I've got a bone to fucking pick with Maven. Like,
okay, let's listen.
And how to give up, your power. What Hunter's telling him right now, it's going in one ear and out the other. He's not retaining a bit of this information. Too much is still going on in his mind. It's not how you make information stick in my book, in my world. And the reason that I dislike this so much, that was me. That was me.
Oh my fucking God, shut up.
That really got
He is
you.
lying through his fucking teeth.
Oh man, tell me about it. So talk to me. Like, give me your thoughts on Maven, and then give me your thoughts on the situation at hand.
Okay, so I have it my underlying issue with Maven is when he first started his YouTube channel, one of the first videos he did was dressing down my fucking trainer and being like, oh, people are saying that Just Incredible's out here grifting people. And then he goes and actually visits PJ. And there's oh, they're saying all this.
Grift. He makes a whole grift video off of PJ after.
He makes a whole grift video off of PJ. And he's like, because PJ at the time, because here's the thing, Credible at the time, he shared a picture on his Twitter of his foot, and it was all like black and infected. And I told him, I was like, bro, that's how I lost my fucking leg. Get to the fucking hospital. And people are like, oh, he's grifting, blah, blah, blah. PJ fucking pulled up his pant leg right there and showed him, like, no, this is how it looks right now.
Yeah.
Luckily, Credible just got out the hospital because he finally went last week.
Yeah.
For staph infection. He's home. He's recovering. He's completely fine. He let people know he finally went and he's okay. And he just said, keep me in your thoughts. And he didn't say, I need money to get home, anything like that. He just said, just wish me well. So, but Maven does this whole fucking video where PJ shoots down every single thing about all these people saying he's grifting. And he's like, listen, yeah, there are a couple people I was supposed to send autograph merch to that I didn't get around to yet. And I'm sorry about that. And I want to make good on it. That was the only concession he had. And then the whole video ends and Maven does this 30-second bit at the end in front of green screen where he's like, since talking to PJ, I found out that he's still grifting people. Bye. Fuck you, dude. You were just shot down and proven wrong, but you're like, nope, I got to get the last word in because I'm Maven and I want people to click on this video.
Right.
So,
and just incredible. He had made some mistakes and he did. And I'm glad that he seemingly has cleaned himself up. There's footage of him. He shows up wasted to that one show and all the fucking wrestlers and fans got mad at him and shit. He made a bunch of mistakes. He may have even fucking ripped some people off when in time of desperation. I don't know. Right. I don't, but there's people who made videos about it, but it's at least he cleaned himself up now and he came out the other side. Right. I want to give him props.
Right.
I do want to give him props for that. Cause I honestly, him and Bam Margera are the two. Do you know Bam Margera? He's a skateboarder, jackass.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows him. Yeah, him and Bam were the two that I thought were cooked. And him and Just Incredible, I was like, they're both done. And they both fucking turned their shit around this year. It's so, or going into 26, they're both take and shit again. It's so crazy to see. But yeah, take that personally with Maven. Yeah.
Right. But getting to this video. So if you want to back it up a little bit to freeze it on when Hunter's talking to LA.
Yeah, let's do it. So
here. So that's fine. Okay, so right there. Yeah. So this is where Maven doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. So what happens here is this is taken out of context. They're back in Gorilla. There's music going on. There's a large crowd. So of course Hunter has to have his voice raised a little bit so you can hear him. You can obviously tell in this situation that Knight came back through the curtain or whatever, and he sat him. He's like, here, sit down, catch your breath. That's why Knight is sitting down. Hunter probably gave him his own fucking chair. Bro, you're gassed. Sit the fuck down. Take my seat for a second. He's standing there, and Hunter's just talking the way a booker talks. It's like, okay, this, that, the other thing. He's not berating him. He's not talking down to him. He's literally giving him a chance to catch his breath and just explaining things in a very, just matter of fact setting. Like he's not digging at him and being like, you're fucking cooked. And for Maven to say, I know what this is like because this was me. No, it fucking wasn't. You know why? Because when Maven was there, you walked through the back and there was Vince sitting in Gorilla. Vince never got up from his seat, would sit there with his fucking glasses on the end of his nose like fucking Chuck Schumer and would just look at you and be like, everything you fucking did was wrong. That's what Vince would do. He would never stand over you like this. You would walk through, and if you fucked up, Vince would look up and go, I hated it. And then you put your tail between your legs and you go to hit the fucking showers. And there's enough examples of that happening. The whole Jericho Owens fucking match from Mania, where they thought it was the greatest thing. They came through the curtain and Vince was like, I fucking hate it. Like, there's footage of that. Fucking Vince never stood up to talk down to people. You got the look of death from Vince. Like, he never moved.
Yeah, and it's not like Triple H is standing up, towering over, talking down to LA Knight. Right. Like, he's sitting on a chair and LA willingly goes down to like his level. Here's the thing too. If it was William Regal who walked up to him, or let's say a veteran was visiting, who's a veteran who'd be visiting? Maybe let's say like John Cena was there. Maybe that's too close because he was just working. But let's say like someone's there. And
even if it was like Hurricane Helms or Jamie Noble or one of the agents. Yeah,
but someone who doesn't even work there too. Like, let's just say like a legend, Kevin Nash was there checking shit out, and he's like, oh, LA, what you should have did was boom and climb up the thing and boom and get the thing, and then you guys fight and no shit and da-da-da. It would be like, I think the IWC would look at that and go, oh man, he's giving advice and what a good guy. He comes back, but because Triple H is the boss, even though he's been there, he's been in these situations, he's wrestled a million matches, he's wrestled everybody there is to wrestle, and he's there like not like Vince shut off in an office waiting hours to get a meeting with him. Everybody's scared. It seems like everybody's willing to go up and talk to Triple H, and he's there to just give you direct feedback, like been there, done that. If Triple H wasn't the boss and he was just there visiting and he was giving one of these guys advice, it would be like, oh, it's all ears and shit. So I get it's hard for LA Knight to hear this.
Right.
Because he looks flustered, but I think, Maven's going too hard, man. I think him and Otunga and these guys like Vince Russo, they're just going way too hard at Triple H, where like it's not even really warranted, you know?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I just love you snapping on fucking Maven. That's the funniest shit. So speaking of backstage and Vince McMahon and people being in charge and all of this stuff, Logan Paul talked about Vince McMahon, and he also gave his backstage reaction to this moment that happened. And this also ties into him possibly stealing gimmicks. So we'll get into all of this. They were chanting. What were they chanting? He's banned from Japan, like in the UK. Yeah, at Logan Paul. And so this was backstage after his match during his vlog, I guess.
Banned from Japan. I think it got lost in the translation of the audio.
Hey, show him! Show him! Yeah! Show him! Show him!
Bro, I'm not even banned from Japan, like officially, like in an official way.
Bro, I'm not, bro.
Yeah,
like, I'm totally not even banned from Japan.
Yeah, no, he just, if he lands there, customs says, get the fuck back on the plane.
Yeah, like he kind of is, because in the streamer world, streamers have been like hesitant to hit him up for Japan shit. Like I think Mr. Beast talked about it or whatever.
How did a room full of absolute morons concoct such a brilliant
chant? But he's just working. Like Logan Paul's always working. He's one of these kids with a camera in his face constantly, so he's just always working.
I'm not banned from Japan. What the bro? I'm not. I'm actually not.
Banned.
Maybe that makes him mad. He's like fake shocked here. He could hear what the crowd was saying for sure. But Logan Paul also talked about Vince McMahon and says he has a weird feeling that Vince McMahon will return to WWE. And he says Vince McMahon will definitely get inducted in the Hall of Fame. I also have a weird feeling he'll come back. I think he'd get an insane pop. Do you think he would get an insane pop?
No, that's a weird if, but Vince has ridden off into the sunset. I don't even think if they offered to put Vince in the Hall of Fame, he would accept.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he would accept the Hall of Fame, but I agree with you. I don't like, there's a good chance he wouldn't because he didn't like people talking about him in the first place, let alone now after this stuff. But he would get an insane pop, though. People would pop for him for sure. But maybe they'd boo him. Maybe the pop would be, oh, boo, like it was for Hulk Hogan the last time we saw him.
Right.
Because people were like, oh, shit, it's Hulk. Oh, boo. It just like flipped, right? And it was like, oh, no, Jimmy Hart's out there. You guys are booing Jimmy Hart right now. So if he'll get inducted in the Hall of Fame, Logan Paul saying he definitely will. I could see that. I just don't know if it'll happen while he's alive. And Logan Paul says he has a weird feeling that Vince will return to WWE. I just wouldn't want that. I would not want that. I think that would be like, because it's funny. Everybody's scrambling, trying to blame Triple H and Shawn Michaels for things that like there doesn't even warrant blame or criticism really in a lot of ways. And then it overshadows the things they should be criticized for. You know, like complaining about how Iyo Sky runs up and hugs him or whatever. I mean,
what was he
supposed to Fedor fucking overhand knockout punch her before she landed with his body? Well, for real, like she came sprinting at him and spider monkeyed him. Like, what is he supposed to do? Get off me! I have a wife, stupid bitch. Like, what is he supposed to do, man? People
I have
so
female
weird.
friends that run up and hug me.
I know. Yes, it's like you guys. You chill. And people are like, oh, if my wife did that, it's like, well, that's not, is she married? That's not your wife. You know, that's between you and your wife, bro. You know,
let
like,
evil deal with that.
Yeah, like that. It's like, exactly. It's fucking, it's just crazy how they just don't understand. Like they look at him like a father figure in a way. He's given so many people opportunities. And yes, while Vince was in charge, Iyo Sky was in NXT and Triple H was fucking pushing for her and whatnot. So, as far as Vince coming back, though, I think that's like a bigger black eye than just riding out everybody going triple nose and he sucks and all this shit and just keep delivering.
I think I think if he does go into the Hall of Fame, it'll be next year when it's in Saudi.
Yeah. See, that's a really good prediction because that makes a lot of sense. And then if you do it there, they'll cheer him there too and whatnot, you know, like it would. Yeah. See, that's really smart. Moving along here as I get SNME pulled up. So here was Logan Paul mic'd up. Speaking of Logan Paul, and he did this thing where he was mic'd up, you know, like they do with NHL goalies and they do in the NBA and they do to referees and they've done in every sport ever.
I'm coming after you and you and you. Uno, dos, tres. Get him away from me. I got you. Do your job. Dragon Lee, he ain't no dragon. Trust me, I know dragons. I got a Charizard, first edition.
Cringe. But like that's what he's supposed to be. He's in character.
Just saying, love you, Logan. I love you too. I'm gonna hurt you, pendejo. All right? Yeah. Ooh, what you gonna do, Ray? You're gonna get smoked. Come on, right here. Screw you. You live in Ireland. I'm sorry. Give me that. Now that's hydration. Oh, that got me tired. Yeah. God damn. Right down the middle, baby. How the did you miss that? Come on, bro. Come on, Adam. You're a buzzkill, dog. Wait a minute. Hey, watch him. Hey, watch him. No. No, right there. Bro, come on.
So he's mic'd up, right? Okay. Yeah. You get the idea. This guy comes out.
That was a special feature on those old Titan home video releases. I remember it was what was it, Invasion 92? They did a whole match where Sensational Sherry was mic'd up when she was managing fucking DiBiase.
That rules. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
So here's this guy, Jose Zamora, the Spotlight Jay-Z. And he says, Logan Paul did the same wrestling gimmick I've been doing on the indies for a year and a half.
So Logan Paul did the mic'd up wrestling gimmick on WWE TV, which is something that I've been doing for the past year and a half on the independent scene. I do it in every single match, and I'm even in the process of getting it trademarked. Very randomly. I just want to show a side-by-side comparison of the captions. I want to show this picture of his
first off, buddy. Buddy. First off, they've done this in every sport ever, the mic'd up thing. And
Right.
I'm not even sitting here saying like this guy's fucking. I'm not gonna.
And like I just unironically mentioned, I saw this on a WWF home videotape 34 years ago.
It's wild, man, to just be like, he just did the thing I'm currently getting trademarked. Okay, then shut up and trademark it. You know,
videographer liking my videos and then commenting this on Logan's mic'd up post. And I want to show the comment that a wrestler made to the videographer, which he ended up liking. On top of that, I'd like to mention that the last video that I made was me and
chat's like, how the fuck do you trademark talking into a fucking microphone? Oh man, it's so stupid. It doesn't even make sense.
Announcing that I'm going to be out for 5 months with a shoulder injury that will require surgery to fix. And listen, straight up, right? I think the easy way out in all of this would be to stand here, look at the camera, and just complain and insult Logan. And obviously, I'm making this video because some people are commenting under his post that it's an incredibly unique and like sick idea. But the truth is, I don't want to insult Logan. That is not the type of person that I am. That is not how I want to garner mainstream success. That's the easy way out. That's what everybody does.
It's the easy way out.
Because at the end of the day, a microphone doesn't define who I am. This defines who I am. Yo soy de San Juan, Puerto Rico. Yo soy Latino. So what does that mean? It means that it doesn't matter if it's a hurricane or an earthquake or an island-wide power outage, and now a famous celebrity multimillionaire. Being from Puerto Rico means that at heart, I am a fighter. So life has thrown adversity at me, but it is my job to keep fighting, to keep moving forward, and to do it with a smile on my face. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to get my surgery next week, Thursday, January 29th. I'm going to be out for 5 months. And once I come back, I will come back with the goal of becoming the biggest star in professional wrestling, because I
like his vibe and everything, man. Good kid. I will say, yeah, he could have parlayed this into like, Logan Paul, you want to whatever the fuck, like talk a little bit of shit, work your way into a shoot a little bit. Maybe not a shoot, but like work your way into getting more attention that way, I guess. But he is getting attention for this.
want to be able to say that the biggest star in professional wrestling is de San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Like, would you have been like, dude, cut a promo where you're calling him out for a match? Like, it's a long shot, probably never happened, but you also never know. No?
Y el Latino. That is my goal. That is my purpose. And I am incredibly confident in both my wrestling videos, the spotlight.
Yeah, I don't know. Chat, let me know. Is that a stolen gimmick or not? How do you steal talking into a microphone?
It's not. It's just bitter indie wrestler thinking that he cornered the market on something that he has not.
Chat's going so hard on this guy. Oh man. Here we
And
go.
it feels
So
like he just had to throw in the fact like I'm Puerto Rican and Logan lives on my island, so I'm trademarking
exactly. Oh, you're right, dude. So Joe Tessitore was supposed to be on this shit. He's stuck in an airport. Stephanie McMahon's riding solo. Doing amazing, by the way. They're in Montreal. It's snowy and icy as fuck on Canada.
Yeah. Luckily, we haven't even seen our first flakes here yet in Connecticut.
Yeah, and we are going to do more news. We'll just do it during the commercials or whatever. It's actually on YouTube. It wasn't on Netflix for me internationally. It was on YouTube for me here in Canada, just so everyone knows. I'm ending the poll in the chat.
Peacock just loaded.
Which WWE scraps, quote, that's a Dave Meltzer quote, should Tony Khan sign to AEW next? Gallus, Priscilla Kelly, Bishop Dyer, or Killer Cross? I voted Bishop Dyer. What do you guys think?
I think Dyer's doing just fine in LW right now.
So I am going to put a new poll in the chat for whatever match is first. And yeah, during the commercials or whenever there's like WWE shop ads, we'll finish up WWE news. We have some AEW news to get to as well. Over 200 watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. Check out JJ Alexander's channel as well for Full Circle Radio Network, Full Circle Radio on YouTube, and give him a follow. And shout everybody out. You guys can super chat in or become a member for only 99 cents. I do bonus shows every Monday for members and patrons as well.
I just released a half-hour breakdown video on the whole Marty Skrull debacle.
Nice. I haven't even talked about that shit, I don't think yet. We might get to it tonight. I might save it, but yeah, good stuff. I'll be sure to check that out. Buddy, we got to link up and react to some of these fucking movie trailers and stuff too that have been dropping teasers and stuff for things. We should do that like this week, maybe tomorrow or something. And then AAA's on tonight too in some time. 116 minutes. Cuervo, it's Cuervo, Brian. It's Cuervo. All of those rappers look alike. Look, there's Cuervo and there's Cuervo too. Brian. Yeah, dude, we got to link up and talk about He-Man and fucking Lobo and fucking there's been all the MCU teasers and then Wonder Man's about to drop.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. We'll fucking do it. Oh, hell yeah. So Stephanie did good, and then these intro packages are sweet. I like it showing them. I like the split screen. Oh, I love the split screen now, like showing both people. They should do this for PLEs, like save this for SNME, like don't wear this out. But this is really cool how it's like split screen showing who's going to fight who. And like showing what they were doing in the building earlier. It's going to be so fire. 12,891. Is that the attendance? Zilla attacked Jacob. He did it for Cody Rhodes. I like that. Yeah, Masters of the Universe looks good, man. And I'm not even like a big He-Man mark like that. Okay, it's Jacob Fatu. Poll in the chat. I went from EBT to WWE. Look at the shape Jacob Fatu's in. Me too, dude.
He's fucking looking great.
Bro, he looks so good. What the fuck, man? He's next up. That's why I'm telling you, he's winning the title. He's winning the Rumble. Then he's winning the title at Mania. I just have a feeling. Who do you think wins this? So JJ, who do you got, Jacob or Rhodes? I got you picked Schmaz. I got Jacob winning.
Yep. Schmaz finish.
So chat, I ask you, youtube.com/@ProWrestleClips. If you're on X, come on over, hit the like button and vote in the poll. Or are we doing a DQ Schmaz? Okay, I started the poll, guys. Vote on that. I'm going Fatu. What did WWE do to get Jacob across the border? They can pull strings, man. WWE can get Jacob Fatu and the Hardys and Jeff Hardy over the border and the Usos and shit. But like TNA can't do it every time. They can some of the times, you know what I mean? Like once a year, maybe, if you're lucky, right? They can do it. So it just goes to show you. And AEW avoids that shit too a lot of the time. I don't know if there's like a lot of that, but they'll just avoid it. Tone just books like, I don't know, in the news an indie guy got canceled so he could throw Corbin on the show, but a bunch of people couldn't make it for travel and shit. Tone's just flying by the fucking seams of his pants. They didn't get Jesse Ventura out of the Baja. Well, why don't you tell me why I wouldn't leave the Baja? It's dangerous in Canada. The winter, you'll freeze.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the whole Bishop Dyer appearance was just because they were in Orlando and he lives like 2 minutes from there.
I pitched a sequel for Predator starring me in Montreal in the Montreal winters. I'd fight Mr. Freeze and the abominable snowman. The abominable snowman. I don't know. I'm botching.
I ain't got time to freeze.
Ain't got time to freeze. Oh, yes. Let's go. Ain't got time to freeze, bro. That's a line. Oh, shit. Ain't got time
Cody's got
freeze.
the stupid fucking helmet again.
Oh, man. Ain't got time to freeze. That rules. Here we go. So Rhodes is pumping the crowd up. You got a hot Montreal crowd. Here we go. They're going at it. Damn, the ref's already out. You're
they
right.
started
Dude.
with a jump start, but here it was merited.
Dude, how good does Jacob Fatu look and his gear look?
Yeah.
I love it, man. He's really just... I'm so glad WWE signed him. I was worried he was like the one guy they were going to fucking miss, that he was going to end up in like AEW or whatever. Like, I was really worried about it for a while. And Hammerstone too, but then like where's Hammerstone? What happened? He's just back in MLW. Like, what happened with him?
It's because Hammerstone still wants to do a bunch of bodybuilding competitions, and so he wants to keep his schedule open for that. Oh, hey, look, the match isn't even happening. Guess who was right?
Yep, a schmog, dude. Look, he's just diving on security and shit, or beating the fuck out of security, taking them all down. Match is canceled. It was a schmoz. We're ending the fucking poll in the chat early. See, I see these two like eliminating one or the other from the Rumble even.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like carrying it along. Or are they going to have the match? What's going on? Chat, the poll's still going, chat. You guys can vote. I haven't ended it, but I should. Like, did they throw the match out officially yet, JJ? I don't think they have they?
Yeah, when all the security came, one of the other refs came out and was like, no, it's thrown out.
Oh, I just didn't hear the bell ring. I'm sorry. I have this cranked up really loud too, so I'm redacted. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll. I mean, we know what happened. Chat, you get your votes in late. Guys, over 100 watching on YouTube. Run the likes up, even if you're hate watching. For Christ's sakes, even or if you're just watching and you don't have a YouTube channel, whatever. I'm not gonna be like make one, but hit the like button. Some people are just not signed into YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually. Just in general on YouTube, right? It's so big now that
I'm seeing some people saying this was cheap for a Saturday Night's Main Event. This ain't the first time they've ever done this here. Once again, 1992 opening match, tag titles, Ultimate Maniacs versus Money Inc. Match never got underway because Flair and Hall came out and attacked Savage and Warrior.
well, and everything
aisleway.
Everything can't be just like a match with a finish, a match with a finish, a match with a finish. Like there's still the Rumble where they're gonna tear it down and you're gonna see people get pinned 1, 2, 3 and shit. Like that's next Saturday. So again, you have to have a bit of this. I mean, this is awesome. Like they're brawling all over the place.
Yep. And they'll eliminate each other in the Rumble.
So the match never officially started. Okay. I didn't know if they rang the bell before the entrances. I don't know. So it never started, couldn't get started. It won't start. I love that. Beautiful. A schmoz just thrown out. I'm okay with this because you don't see this all the fucking time.
Right.
To where it's two big heavyweights, and then like who eats the pin right now? Well, you don't pin either of them right now. You have it carry out to the Rumble, and then they beef with each other at Chamber, and we might get Rhodes Fatu at Mania. We might get a 3-way for the title, like fucking Dave Meltzer's saying was going to happen or is going to happen or whatever the fuck. I don't see that just because I think whoever wins the Rumble, it's just one-on-one, and I think Fatu's going to win this Rumble this year.
Nah.
No? You're thinking
him
Sam?
and Cody are going to eliminate each other. It depends on who wins tonight, but Fatu and Cody are going to eliminate each other in the Rumble. Roman and Bork are going to eliminate each other.
But how do they
eliminate?
But listen, though, so let's say Rhodes gets rid of Fatu, then Fatu runs back in angry and throws Rhodes over. Like, how do they eliminate each other? You know,
it's going to be pummeling it's going to be pummeling each other over to the ropes and then both falling over at the same time because they're not because of their momentum. Right.
Yeah. And then who do you see Drew fighting at Mania then?
It all depends on who wins tonight.
Some people are saying Randy Drew.
It depends on who wins tonight. Everything bases on who wins the main tonight because there's a bunch of different possibilities.
And the Rumble as well, man.
Right.
The security need to be getting punched out more, though. They're just all standing around waving their arms at this point. Now it's like, okay, the security need to be like, they need to both just be throwing live rounds and security are getting hit by accident like they did there with the trash can. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about, Rhodes. Here we go. Now he's just throwing that's what needs to happen. Like, you know, people are just eating strays and shit.
This is a lot like the Tupelo concession stand, bro.
Yeah. What is this, AEW? No.
Nick Aldis is like, motherfucker, you made me always walk up all these stairs.
Yeah, I don't know if this should have gone as long as it has been going now at this point. I'm good with, like, Buddy just went through a table. 2 seconds later, he's up. They're both up and just fucking brawling
Cody,
and shit over the. Yeah, it's just like now they're brawling back down the thing. I think they should have brawled down it. Someone through the announce table, someone off the stage or something. By now, I think that should have had like something crazy where like they're not out, but they're gone for like a week or something. Because I'm not gonna lie, I need to see Fatu just like beat someone in a squash match on SmackDown one of these weeks as well. I was looking forward to having seeing a Fatu match here, but I'm okay with the brawl, but I think it is, it's just going a little too long now. Now they're working through the crowd. Okay, let's see how they fucking put a bow on. Something big has to be coming, no? Like,
yeah, it's got to be, because they're coming all the way back down.
They would have been pulled away by now, so.
Right. Otherwise, they would have fought off and like behind a curtain and been like, well, whatever, we're going back to announce table now. No, they're keeping it. They're sticking with them. They know the crowd's hot for it.
Damn, there you go. People falling through shit. Oh, and then
oh, you must be about 10 seconds ahead of me because I ain't seeing Drew yet. Oh, there's Drew. Okay. Yes, punch him in the dick.
Damn.
And Drew gets to do this with no repercussions because Cody doesn't get a rematch. It's a good storytelling right there.
So Fatu and Rhodes both took some nasty bumps through some tables and shit. McIntyre is somehow. So let me ask you this. Who challenges Punk? If whoever doesn't win the Rumble isn't going for the WWE title, then whoever wins it's gonna go after Punk, essentially, right? Like if Fatu wins the Rumble, he's going after Drew. If Rhodes wins it, he's going after Drew, or just whoever has the WWE title. So who goes after Punk if it's someone on the Raw side? Or like just who would go after the World Heavyweight title? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because the brand split doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Who, if you had to estimate, who would it be?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone really. Breaker, maybe.
Obviously, it's going to be not ready. Not ready. Yeah. Honestly, if they want to do something like keep a little bit of heat on Balor, and have Balor win the Elimination Chamber to see who faces Punk at Mania, like that might be a possibility, you know, for Balor to get this redemption story, you know, after not having held a, you know, world championship for 10 years.
Dude, he was fucking crushing.
Right.
He was crushing in that match against Punk there. Sorry, I'm just bookmarking a couple things on the fly here. Okay, so you guys want some WWE news, ladies and germs? Let's get back into some WWE. So this lady here, Callie Armstrong, that a lot of people are high on. She won the Fightful Women's Wrestler or like Breakout Rookie of the Year, and this is what the video she made. And a bunch of people sent me this, like someone was like, dude, this is just confirmed she's like a stooge, like cut her immediately. Now, I don't know much about her. She has a tremendous look, but yeah, this is the photo she took for winning the Fightful Rookie of the Year. Like, what do you make of that?
That's nothing.
Is that a big deal, or is that fuck that like she's just...
it's all of these awards are bullshit.
I know, but like she clearly values what Fightful thinks about who's wrestler of the year, and they value who will talk to them, as we all know. So what are you
gonna learn? She's gonna get talking to.
I just like
she's gonna get a talking to from the office to be like,
I
yo,
know, it's what I mean. Like people gotta realize, like, this doesn't mean she's talking to them, but like people have been released for talking to fucking sheets, man, you know, and this is just not good optics, in my opinion. But whatever, she clearly values them. But this is why I don't want to hear bullshit about like, oh, the dirt sheets. What? We don't fucking like, you guys influence since internet culture. The most prominent dirt sheets on the internet have influence, just like Dave. He was a dirt sheet writer and there was no internet, and so people read his paper and he influenced a bunch of people. It is fucking true, you know. So I'm not saying like whatever, but when everybody's shilling one way, it's like, yeah, that's why people get irritated with it and it gets called out left, right, and center. People just don't trust, like, it's becoming CNN, you know. Or imagine holding up a thing, CNN's Actor of the Year award, or like Fox News nominates this was a Grifter of the Year or whatever. Like, what the fuck would you? I don't know, man. It just seems silly to me. So, talking about wrestlers though that are on the come up and whatnot, Powerhouse Hobbs and Fightful. He has, according to Fightful, courtesy of them, he has officially signed with WWE, and Royce Keys will reportedly be the ring name for Powerhouse Hobbs and WWE. Now, we talked about it on the show.
We'll see about that.
They trademarked Royce Keys. Royce Keys, I think, is his kid's name.
His son's first name is Royce, and so automatically they're like, this is going to be his name. Like, we don't know that.
Well, I think it could be. I mean, what are the odds they just trademark a name out of nowhere and he has the connection with Royce and then they're going to reintroduce this guy? Listen, all I'm saying is this. When I heard the news and when we speculated on it before, I said, it's not going to trigger me if this is his name, but I will. Am I a big fan of the name? As much as I am of Powerhouse Hobbs, no. Like, I don't. If you want to compare it to Will Hobbs, just his name, I like just his name better. But it's like the Blake Monroe thing. I don't give a fuck. If he's a star, he's a fucking star, and it's that simple. So, I think he's gonna be a star, and they're gonna push him correctly. And I don't know, where do you think he ends up? NXT first?
Absolutely, he needs to get reps in NXT.
Hell yeah.
He needs to break him of his bad habits.
So you think, they need to break him of his bad habits as far as like the shit he learned to do improperly in AEW while he was there.
Absolutely.
So moving along here, WWE just announced on the show that they are dropping the Attitude Era edition of WWE 2K26. They announced this on like Raw or SmackDown or whatever. And then now they just announced on Saturday Night Main Event that there's WWE 2K26, the Monday Night War edition. And that rules. And I was saying this on Twitter. You guys can check me out at Pro Wrestle Times. I was saying like the game, and I was talking with Husey about this. Actually, we were talking about 2K today because he's like, dude, I threw 2K on today, whatever. And we were just talking some shit. And he was playing 2K25. And so 2K26, I was telling him, and I was saying this on Twitter, like, I think they're going to mix in WCW versus WWF Attitude. It's not just going to be Attitude. It's going to be Monday Night War stuff and ECW. We're going to get one of these ads where they're promoting ECW because Nick Khan's a big ECW mark. And I think this is awesome. They just showed an edition of that game where it showed like the top guys, like what the invasion should have been, you know? So I'm here for it. They sold me. I'm going to buy 2K26 100%. Are you a big gamer, JJ, and are you pumped for 2K26?
Dude, I'll be completely honest with you. The newest system I own is an Xbox 360. Actually, no, I own a PS3 that was given to me by someone and I've never hooked it up. I don't really game that much. I don't know. I guess I'm fucking old.
So moving along here, WWE 2K26. So they're adding the Inferno match, I Quit match, 3 Stages of Hell, stack tables, the islands returning, which sucks. Shopping carts will be a weapon. CM Punk showcase, dumpster match. So they're going very hardcore, Attitude Era and whatnot. And I'm down with it. And I'm going to buy that game for sure. So here, I'm going to adjust the poll in the chat. We'll do some more news in a minute.
Dumpster match means in storyline mode, you're going to have to do New Age Outlaws versus Foley and Funk.
Yeah, they're going to have the New Age Outlaws versus like Chainsaw Charlie and
Cactus Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, and Cactus Jack. Yeah, you're right. Joining us on the show, ladies and germs, Evil Dose. Dose Evil, are you there, buddy?
I am. What's going on, everyone?
How you doing, my guy?
I'm good. That opening thing was fantastic.
Hell yeah.
That was a ton of fun.
So what did you think?
Long time no see.
I know. What's going on, Reverend?
Not much. I'm not a reverend. I keep telling you this.
I know. It's just easy to say Reverend as opposed to minister.
I'm not a minister either.
Well, you're something. You're a priest.
Or
no,
priestess.
What's the
I
right,
literally
what's the
handle
right
the
honorific?
business. I'm the president of my board of directors, dude. I'm there to keep the bills paid.
All right, the president. That's not fun. I like minister. I like sinister minister better.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm promoting you. I'm promoting you to clergy.
No. I hate people. No.
So the most clergy. Well, I don't know about most. Anyway,
so
that was a
Dose.
great.
Who do you got? Did you like the opener of the show? Yeah.
Loved it. I thought it was spectacular. It was tons of fun. Not
And
what I
then,
was expecting. It was great.
Who do you got winning this match here as I poll everyone in chat?
Well, I'm going to have to change it because I predicted that this would be the match with the schmaz and all of the interference. I mean, you know, I hate this because I'm a bit of a stan, even though it's the age difference isn't appropriate. But Kiana James is there to eat pins, isn't she? I mean, so.
Yep. So I'm putting a poll in the chat. And Iyo and Rhea or Liv and Roxy, who's winning the women's tag team championship match? And I will put DQ or Schmaz because who knows? Maybe WWE will fucking go out there and do it.
Oh, I have the wrong match that you're calling. See, I don't watch WWE main roster anymore, so I didn't even know what the card is. The Judgment Day people will lose. You know, yes, I'm sure at some point these two girls cannot coexist.
Why do you not watch main roster WWE anymore, Dose?
I refuse to subscribe to ESPN Plus, so I don't really see much point in watching the weekly programming.
Well, that's why you should get yourself NordVPN.com/ProWrestleTimes. Let me unpack. There's a lot to unpack here about NordVPN.com/ProWrestleTimes.
I think that's a great sponsorship, and I just have a thing that if they're not going to make it easy for me to watch, then I'm not going to support their business in that regard. I mean, I watch NXT, I watch Evolve, I watch LFG, I watch MLW, I watch NWA. I've started watching TNA, but I'm not sure how much longer that's going to last. I've been watching the WWE AAA stuff to the extent possible. I think I'm doing okay as far as by wrestling. I can live without those 6 hours of Raw and SmackDown.
Dude, I love that you're watching all that shit, and yeah, I'm gonna have to hit you up so you can like fill us in on what's going on and everything like that in every fucking one of these organizations you're watching all over the place. Because I gave up. I don't watch Evolve. I don't watch LFG anymore. So we're like opposites. So you could fill in that gap.
I'm
awesome.
like your Renee Zellweger. I can complete you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm doing next week?
What's that?
I'm flying to Orlando, and
Wow.
not just for this purpose. I mean, my son lives there. My parents are a few hours.
You going to Battle Riot?
I'm going to Battle Riot to see my best friend,
Nice.
Mr. Thomas, totally win. And if he doesn't win, my top 5 best friend, Akira Kwan, will totally win. Neither of them is going to win.
I'm pulling for Cruel.
Well, Cruel was going to be my best friend, but then he backed out of doing Alien Earth on my podcast by ghosting me. So now I am cruel towards Cruel. I find them to be both an atrocity and a cruel, which is which is of course on brand. But no, he's dead to me. So.
Dude, I'm gonna watch Battle Riot, and you're gonna come on and you're gonna review it with me. That's where we got to set that up, okay? So I don't know if it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's on the 29th, right? And I was talking about, I love I don't tune into everything MLW, but I'm watching the Battle Riot. Like, I'm not missing it, especially after last year's. And the title's on the line in this one again. So
the funny thing is that Thomas is going to come hang out Wednesday, but he might overlap with my parents. So he might have to meet my 85-year-old parents.
I thought you were saying that you were going to say that you were going to go to NXT, and I was like, oh shit, JJ's going to hate on you, dude. He hates the NXT weekly crowd. He thinks they're all marks.
It's not out of the question. Tuesday is the only day I don't have plans. So I might very well see if I can go to NXT. I mean,
did you hear the way he said, "Oh, you're going to Battle Riot"? Did you like what? Are you hating on MLW, JJ?
Oh, I'm just pissed that they moved everything down south because, like, especially Battle Riot, because like I was at Battle Riot when I was in Philly, and I'm just pissed that everything got moved south. I'm like, what the they abandoned a whole bunch of people that were helping out up around this area.
Well, they moved to South Carolina, so but they're still definitely. Right. I know they said they're going to go back to Philly when the 2300 arena is redone, and they like that place in New York. I went there.
It's getting redone again.
Well, yes. Well, I think that it was being redone last time they were in the Northeast, but I don't know. Listen, if they go to Philly and you're in Philly, then I'll see you too.
Hell yeah.
That's a whole like weekend I need to plan out. Like I liked it when MLW used to do their tapings in New York, and then they just stopped.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes Steve and Bad Guy Jack from Hammerlock Hangover, they come down and meet. I see Marie Shadows and her man Ravage, so it's fun. And I get a VIP pass. Remember last time I was there, I broke the news that Okada was there. I wasn't allowed to say the MJF was there. But Okada was just backstage. So and then also
that's funny.
Then also these wrestling journalists started following me and DMing me. It's like, how do you know? Who are you? Are you important? I'm like, I'm nobody. And then they block me.
And then they block. Yeah, I know. They always just like ask a bunch of shit, and then when you don't give them anything, they just I'm true at you. They're like Titus Sinclair in the movie Ready to Rumble. After they beat the shit out of Jimmy King, you're done. I'm true with you, right? Like that's they'll hit you up, ask you shit, and then when you're just like I'm not, or you beat around the bush or try and be funny, then they just don't talk to you ever again.
I don't even beat around the bush. I just tell them like, oh, listen, I'm just friends with a couple of people there. I know, but
yeah, or you're just like I don't want to or like yeah, whatever, like oh good, whatever. You just kind of like answer like fucking I don't want to. Maybe not. You try and be funny to like not be a dick, but like I'm not telling you anything, bro. And then fucking then they just don't answer or block if you're dose. Everyone hates the evil one. No?
That's true. That's been proven time and time again.
I love you, Dose. You know that.
Thanks, man. I appreciate being loved. I love you too. It's, I mean, you know, you're doing your thing. You're growing. You've spawned offshoot shows. I mean, you've got stuff going on. That's what, you know. You got the sinister minister there who doesn't want to be called a minister. And this one,
damn, Io's so good.
She's great.
Yeah, this match has been pretty good. Pretty damn good thus far.
Me and a friend of mine actually pulled a rib on James Mitchell a few months back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because my friend of mine was she was the day there was a big it was like a convention / con type thing up in Mass, and she was Isla Dawn's handler for the day, and they were just there, and Mitchell was there, and I couldn't make it up, so she went and got an autograph for me and stuff because I couldn't be there, and I was just like, yeah, tell him that my mom was a rat from Florida from back in, and then sent him a picture of me.
Oh man.
It was like I've been trying to get him for child support.
Well, listen, he hosts Big Joe during the week, so I don't think you're going to get that much.
Oh, I know. No, he had to host karaoke too. No, we're actually like we've spoken, so he knew that he knew it was me right away pulling a rib.
Well, hopefully, yeah, you know, he's one. Listen, I don't know what he's all about, but I'm guessing that he would be an amazing guest on my show. I mean, I would love to talk to him.
Damn code breaker note. I don't know. I'm locked in for these girls. I mean, is this the greatest tag team match of all time? Fucking no, but they're doing their thing.
It might be before it ends. Who knows? Speaking of greatest tag teams, I heard from B. Brian Blair this week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the Cauliflower Alley Club. The board met and rejected my proposal to work together on something, but I don't really blame them.
Well, you never know if you don't go.
Exactly. One, they say that they already do one of the things I wanted to do, which I wasn't aware that they do, and if they are, they're not getting into certain segments. And then the other thing they said, the two of their members spent a lot of the year looking into, and they were unable to do it, which actually they did me a favor by doing that, because if they actually did it, then it saved me a ton of time and effort. But I'm still not sold that they did it, you know, that they actually did what I wanted to do. But anyway, it was
sick.
But I will say this. I made an email that he responded. I then made the proposal. He put it towards the board. I emailed him for a follow-up, and he emailed me right away, which is so extremely professional, extremely polite, extremely cordial. Said we appreciate your concern and your care for well-being for the wrestling community. So I've never been one that gets mad at a no. You know, and
they were like, "Fuck you for not knowing we already do this thing that you pitched to us." No,
well, yeah, right.
Oh man,
and you know, it would have been okay. It would have been okay if you said, "Well, I mean, the thing is like, you know, it was
capoeira kick."
You know, I want to get rid of GoFundMe's. I want to create like a sort of like a reverse bankruptcy petition where you do an application so that we don't have to GoFundMe's and that people can actually do.
Yeah, there should be that. There should be that, dude. There should be like an overall pro wrestling thing. Damn, the Razor's Edge. Oh, shotgun drop kick. Yo, that Hurricane Rana into the code breaker double off the top. Chat's getting triggered by Roxanne's fucking screeching windmills. They keep going, stop with the fucking screeching windmills. It's so stupid. Yeah, she's doing her thing. I mean, for some reason she likes that, I guess. I don't know. She's added that to her game, and she's screeching all the time. Yeah. Boom. Rhea gets planted with that head scissors. These girls are snapping here in what is likely going to be Io's going off double fucking front flips. Just feeling it. Damn, that whole, I don't want to call it a sequence, but that sequence of fucking These girls are going off. Yeah, you're right, though. So I was like, this isn't the greatest women's tag match of all time. And you're like, maybe not yet. And it's like, yeah, dude, they're cooking now.
Yeah, so these are 4 great talents. I mean,
There's like the crucifix bomb kick out. Oh my God.
Well, you got 3 great talents in Liv Morgan.
she's pretty. She's gone great in the last 3 years. With character and everything. So anyway, I mean, listen, maybe they do their equivalent of a GoFundMe, but you know, if they did, like, it's not getting to like the Chris Bays and Becca's and Jake Somethings of the world. So, you know, or Bobby Eaton's estate, you know, or Conan. So,
yeah.
You know, so you know, maybe there is room to grow it. I don't know. Anyway, but
yeah, I agree. I was talking about that on the show like a while ago. I don't know, last year sometime, and I was just talking about like there needs to be a central like Hall of Fame fund where wrestlers can get money and shit. Like, you know, they give money every year to someone, or there's like funds that go into, I don't know how people pay into it. They can choose to pay into it. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I agree with you. There needs to be something where wrestlers can,
you know, it
and
would be
especially because
right.
they're not like SAG or anything like that. So
right. Yeah,
it's fucked up. They're on TV like they should be. They're on TV more than people who are on TV all the time. You know? So.
Yeah. Well, that was the other part I wanted to look into, which they said they looked into, and it was a foul. But was that somehow making some organization that if wrestlers incorporated themselves or LLC themselves, that they could join for like, you know, $1 a year or whatever, and they would qualify as being part of like a group collective health exchange.
Yeah, there's got to be something. You need to fucking write all that down and sell it to someone, buddy. Don't fucking, someone's gonna steal your shit, dude, and they're gonna.
Well, this is all not for profit stuff. I mean, it's
I know. I'm joking.
So I hope someone steals. Andrew Yang, if you're listening, please steal my shit and fund it. I mean,
yeah, I agree. There needs to be something like that, and fans need to can put their money where their mouths are with this shit that they.
Yeah. Chris Jericho,
be
you're
talking about healthcare and all this.
Yeah. Tony Khan, if you're listening.
Oh my God, Raquel with the sneaker. Dude, I love that. I love how she pulled Rhea, and then Rhea just fell on the ref. Like, the timing on that was spot on.
Yeah.
The pin before that was a little off.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the ref
okay.
almost had to count to 3, but dude, I like that. I like how they did that, how they pulled that off. The pin before that one was off, though. The ref looked like power bomb on the outside.
That was good.
Here comes back air.
That's the other thing about not watching the main roster routinely, is that you actually appreciate a well-done WWE show more.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of schmozziness on this show, though. Like 2 matches back to back, like one match didn't even happen, and then this one, there's a bunch of run-ins, brawling on the outside. So I mean, if you don't like that stuff, then yeah, I could see if there's maybe too much of it already on the show. If the next 2-3 matches just go down the way they just go down, finishes, whatever, then maybe okay, they front load it with the schmozziness. It is also like a super Raw SmackDown card more than it is like a Backlash or a Clash at the whatever or a Royal Rumble. Oh, and then the kick out. Damn, this is like WrestleMania 16 and shit. What was the one where Stone Cold turned heel?
Oh, I think it was 15.
16, 17. Yeah.
19.
19?
I don't mind well-done schmozziness, and I like
19?
schmozziness on Saturday night's main events because people are going to a special event so they get to see more talent.
Was WrestleMania 19? That wasn't when Stone Cold went heel, was it?
Yeah,
no,
because he worked Rock at 17 as a, what do you call it? He worked Rock at 16 and 17. He worked Scott Hall at 18, and then the third match between him and Rock was 19, where he flipped heel.
Right. But that was when Hollywood Rock, wasn't it? Where he was the heel. I think the second time they fought, so that would have been 17. Is where he joined. Which one did he join with Mr. McMahon? That was 17, right?
Oh, you're right. That was 17.
Yeah. See, I'm spot on. There we go.
Okay.
But no, you're right about with Rock and Austin, because remember it was Hollywood Rock at that time. That was trippy too.
There you go. All right, so I got one match right.
So Rhea and so Rio retain, and I'm going to end the poll in the chat.
She dances on the sand.
Guys, follow Evil Dose at evil_dose. That's it, right?
I think it's Dose underscore.
Oh, Dose_evil.
It's
Sorry.
Dose_evil.
Yeah,
And
but
then
do
JJ
follow
Alexander at Alexander_JJ, right? No.
No.
JJ_Alexander and Full Circle Radio Network, Full Circle Radio on YouTube. And then follow your boy Phil at Pro Wrestle Times. Okay.
Oh, Raquel's back. Oh no, never mind. It was a replay. I looked away real quick. I was like, "What? Raquel's back."
So Iyo and Rhea, 61% of you guys voted right. Let's we'll start a new poll for the next match whenever it kicks off. And yeah, they're running replays here. So
it's good to see Stephanie though.
yeah, that pin was crazy. Io's busted up in the lips.
Actually, it was also good to see Stephanie McMahon introduce the show.
Yeah, she did great.
She did. I love that.
Rhea's getting everything.
Yeah, crowd's white hot for all this shit too. Wait until they get so yeah, there's 2 matches left. Shinsuke AJ, I think it'll just be a straight up match where like we get a finish. I don't think they'll be hold on a second though. Does Gunther get involved in any way? They should just chill and have a match, you know? I don't need to see more schmoz. And then the 4-way, I mean, that match, a 4-way in and of itself is schmozzy shit to begin with, right? It's 4 guys in a match, so there's going to be an announce table breaking, someone might pull out a chair or a kendo stick at some point. We might see some bullshit, and but they're going to determine the number 1 contender, and it's hopefully AJ and Shinsuke just keep it all in the ring. Because we know the 4-way is going to go all over the place, and we've seen matches go all over the place. Also, Cena and AJ, when they had their match, they just kept it all in the ring, and it was fucking one of the greatest matches of all time. So I hope we get one of these. I'm excited for this. I'm a sicko. I'm fucking here for Shinsuke and AJ Styles. Like, this is about to rule. Are you guys excited for this match? Do you care about their previous Wrestle Kingdom and WrestleMania encounters or what?
No, not at all.
Okay, there you go.
My favorite moment ever was when Shinsuke punched him in the dick at Mania when he flipped heel.
Yeah.
That was like the high point of that Mania for me. Like, Shinsuke didn't win, but he punched AJ in the dick. It was great. You know they're going to keep it in the ring. You know why, Phil? Because there's a huge representation in Montreal of the gay community.
So what are you getting at? What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
What did we talk about before, bro? AJ ain't going to go to the outside. He's afraid of the gay community.
Does the ring, do the ring ropes up for a force field?
What are you calling me, gay dude? No.
No, it's just the whole Dose. I had to educate Phil on the whole AJ Styles the gay community bit. He didn't know about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, AJ and his haircut.
Yeah, dude. Clearly, he loves the gay community with that haircut. What are you talking about?
I mean, so does Shinsuke. This is even worse. I mean, he's copying Nixie XS's haircut.
Dude, I was popping like a big dog watching Mello and Nakamura 2 weeks ago, man. Like,
dude, I popped
just because
so
of
hard when Nakamura's music hit.
Dude, just because like working with Christian when he was still training around here and everything, like he was a huge Nakamura fan because him and Nakamura both did a bunch of Michael Jackson stuff incorporated into their entrance. So like I knew that he was like marking out the whole time working that match.
Let's finish off this little bit of WWE news, folks. AJ Styles, speaking of AJ Styles, his contract with WWE expires around February 26. according to those close to Styles. This was reported by Fightful back in September of 25. So, yeah, he could just lose to Gunther at the Rumble. I mean,
I
if that
disagree.
happened, I would not be shocked. But I think they'll just keep him along until Mania at least. Why wouldn't you do that?
He'll sign a 6-month extension. He'll be around till SummerSlam.
Yeah, like Mania, SummerSlam, wherever it makes sense for him. They don't need to do the last time is now phenomenal AJ Styles thing. It's just, but if you want to call it his retirement tour, sure. I called it out though. Like AJ could get a win on Gunther, but then they can go back to that match where it's AJ versus Gunther with the career on the line again down the line. But they can maybe throw everybody off. But at the same time, if he gets beat and then just retires, I will not be shocked. Personally, because he said it, I'm done in 26. Like, this is probably my last deal. He's already signed like a 1-year extension or whatever last year. So this could just be it for AJ, guys. Like, don't be sad if it is. Like, just hold that in your mind that it could be it. And that's why he's having this fantasy mark match with Nakamura here before he leaves. And because he's going to have to lose to Gunther. But I hope that's not the case. I hope they milk it till Mania. And I'm not opposed to him beating Gunther at the Rumble either, and then them revisiting the retirement match. But if he gets beat at Rumble, because it's a massive event in Saudi and he's getting a huge payday, don't be sad about it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, what do you disagree? What are you thinking?
Me?
I think
no.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I don't think that this is his last match, and I will tell you why. It's because I've watched TNA,
Right.
which that's not a brag, but he did the thing where he looked at then Kazarian at the belt, and he looked at it longingly. So he did the eye. So he's definitely going to be involved in a program in TNA, probably against Nick Nemeth and maybe Sam, and for a while, and he'll have that TNA belt for a while. So I don't know if they tack time because of injury, or if he signed a 6-month extension or a 9-month extension or whatever it is. But he's not just. I mean, and Gunther can eat a loss, or it can be a no finish. But no, I don't think it's his final match because of the TNA thing. Sorry.
Yeah, no finish where then the rematch, the career's on the line again, and then Gunther puts something on the line, but they go to like a no finish at the Rumble or something.
Yeah, Gunther says something like,
I think AJ is going to win by count out.
WrestleMania.
Right. I say AJ wins by count out of the Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they go back to it. Like Gunther's going to retire AJ, right? Like we can agree that's going to happen. I think that's going to
retire everyone. He's going to retire everyone for the next 10 years.
That's going to be his gimmick, dude, for sure. So
the streak.
Moving along here. Speaking of the gimmick, Cole, Michael Cole says Taz is his all-time favorite broadcast partner. This was on WFAN.
Incredible. And then for me, I've had a lot of great partners over the years. JBL was a great one, Corey Graves, Pat McAfee. But to me, my favorite partner of all time was Taz. Taz and I really, took over SmackDown under the tutelage of Paul Heyman. And we, to me, became the best announced team in the business there for incredible.
Yeah, that era of SmackDown was so good. I don't know if that you could ever top like King and JR. I think that's like the ultimate. But some people, I don't know, man. I was just watching WrestleMania.
Heenan and Monsoon.
I was just going to say Heenan and Monsoon and the Body and Monsoon. I think were just so fucking good as duos. Even like McMahon, if you threw him in the mix, I think like Monsoon and yeah, the Brain or the Body, like Jesse Ventura as well, was just so good. So yeah, I would just say I don't know if they were the best in the world at that time, but I did enjoy Cole and Taz in that era of SmackDown. Speaking of eras of SmackDown, it's Drew McIntyre's era of SmackDown. It's the Drew McIntyre era. And he calls out Will Ospreay here by name.
And what's going to separate me from everybody right now, because there's so many talented people out there right now, what's going to make you different? And not everybody has to be like me, like 6'5", 280 pounds. I've also got 25 years experience and all the lessons I've learned on top of that. So what's going to separate you from the pack? You can try and be, the most athletic guy. You can try and do a bunch of flips, etc. And maybe that's your forte. But one injury and you're done. But you have to ask yourself, are you as good as like a Will Ospreay, for example, or a Dragon Lee, for example? The chances are probably not. So you got to figure out what's going to separate you, what character is going to connect with the audience. And that's what's going to get you to the next level. When you give it all you've got, you're honest with yourself, and you figure out what's going to make you stand out, no matter what shape or size you are.
So yeah, he shouts out Will Ospreay there, and saying, "Look, there's flippy guys, and then there's like Will Ospreay." What do you guys make of that comment?
For it.
Take the dig where you can. Will Ospreay never knows when to shut his mouth anyway.
Okay, ladies and germs, that was WWE news. NordVPN.com/Pro Wrestle Times. It's 70% off on 2-year plans. So get into that shit.
You gotta be a hoe.
Okay, AJ versus Nakamura. I'm marking out hard as fuck. Phil S. marksing the fuck out here, guys. Nakamura's getting the second entrance. AJ comes out. Nakamura's got his old theme. His entrance, to me, it's to this day, like, he doesn't lose any aura. I'm just here, like, every time he does his entrance, I fucking love it. And I am fucking locked in. I cannot wait for this match. This is going to be fucking match of the night right here. What do you think?
No, I don't think it's going to be a match.
You guys don't like Nakamura as much as me.
Clearly,
okay.
But I just think
like
it's an
Nakamura.
unimportant match. It's the least important match on the card.
Right. It's a
legends match, dude. It's a legends match.
Neither one of these guys is legends to me. Sorry.
No, not AJ's not a legend, dude.
I mean, AJ is one of the top 100 wrestlers of all time. But if he never wrestled, it wouldn't have made a darn bit of difference in the history of wrestling.
Preach!
You don't think?
I do think, and I don't think that he's that impactful. I mean, he was advertised on the TNA premiere. They did 173,000 people. 0.04.
Right.
It's embarrassing. He is a terrific minor league wrestler, but let's be honest, he's less.
Yeah, he's a big fish in a small pond.
That's not very fair. No, Shinsuke wrestled Brock in the Tokyo Dome, dude. What are you talking about?
Now, Brock is a major league wrestler.
Yes.
I mean, AJ's a
this
major
one's
league
for the
wrestler too,
sickos,
but he's not a
okay?
major league star.
Hey, listen, just shut up, sit back, enjoy all wrestling, okay? This one's for the fuckers.
I'm the fool that watches TNA. It's like no disrespect to AJ, but it is what it is. And that haircut, I mean, that haircut for the last 10 years is actually, it took him about 4 years to grow it. So for the last 14 years,
I view this as like the way Cena wore, like Shinsuke's wearing his old fucking gear as well. Like the way AJ wore his old gear against Cena.
So you like Shinsuke's ice skater, figure skater gear?
Oh, yes, dude. Oh, yes, I do. I love it, bro.
Talk about the gay community.
I tell you, anytime I feel down, I just think back and remember Tony DeVito naked teabagging AJ Styles' shoulder, and everything is right with the world.
That's assault, brother.
That was hilarious, brother. Especially because Tony DeVito looks like fucking Ziggy when he strips.
Shinsuke literally looks 6'7" next to AJ Styles.
6'7". Kids? No, any kids out there?
No. I'm gonna get my spray bottle. No.
I don't know if it's my TV or the lighting, but these two guys look as pale as Sheamus right now.
Yeah, it's your lighting. They both look. AJ Styles
Shinsuke
looks like he
Asian.
Yeah,
AJ
it was the angle.
He looks
the angle I
Asian.
was
Yeah.
at.
Like as
AJ
far as
Styles
skin
looks like
goes, he looks
tanned.
Asian.
AJ Styles looks like he tanned everywhere, but like under his arms. He missed a couple
It's
spots.
totally the angle I was looking at the TV. Neither one of them look like Sheamus now.
Damn, listen how hot this crowd is, man. Let's go. This is why these guys are legends, dude. I think fucking AJ's a legend because just look at that. The way Cena marks out for him, and Cena's such a legend. Like, and he, you know, they asked Cena who's the best of all time, and he's like, it's AJ Styles. To me, that's
Drew
like,
McIntyre just put Dragon Lee in the same category as Will Ospreay. Shrug.
Right, but what is that? Is that really a knock on?
No, it's a compliment to them both. But
I think it's a
but
compliment to
Drew,
Will Ospreay. Yeah, I gotta be
but Drew is 20 times better than both of them.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That like Drew McIntyre's better than Shinsuke and AJ, or
for sure. He'll okay, not better. He is better because he's more of a sensation. He's more of a star. And Drew has a chance of being known outside of the wrestling bubble. These two guys don't.
He already is becoming.
Right.
He already is.
Wait till
becoming,
Highlander comes out.
Yeah, and other shit. Yeah, and other shit he's doing. Man,
And
for
the
sure.
movies after Highlander, because after he does
Yeah.
well in Highlander, then he's
Yeah.
going to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe or the DC Universe or both.
Oh my god, dude, he definitely would do good in James Gunn's DCU just for the fact that Drew can take the piss. He would be so good in that.
Yeah, somebody.
There's
every
somebody.
5
There's
years
the
does a
character
King Arthur
there. I'm
movie.
not. Yeah,
How
no
do you
one's
not make
paying
him
me.
Gawain?
Yeah, I can't wait for that shit.
Plus, he's represented by Jerry Maguire. So,
Yeah, people were asking me. I was getting tagged and shit, asking me about like, oh, you got to talk about the Niccolo Piccolo like leaving Paradigm.
Oh,
thing.
hell
And I'm just
yeah.
like- yeah, I'm just like, I don't really know how that even fully relates to wrestling other than all of his clients. But I mean, that just remains to be seen. Like, do some of them stay? Like, okay, so he left Paradigm. So this is what you guys can expect. A bunch of people will stay his client. And I'm sure Paradigm, they're going to want to keep a bunch of those clients, and we'll be trying to hook some people up with other people and stuff. So that it's
It was
not like
already
this is the first
announced who
time.
he took with him.
This another agent from Paradigm left with Sydney Sweeney, I think,
Yeah.
as well recently. So that's huge.
Yeah,
So,
I think
guys, just
Paradigm's
watch
about to go
Entourage.
belly up.
If you want to know how this shit works, watch Entourage. That's like the closest fucking. It's like, yeah, they'll want to. The agency will want to keep a bunch of those clients. He'll want to keep a bunch of those clients who will follow him to do whatever he does. There's people he represents that aren't even public about it as well. So in like, there's lots of people who have representation where they aren't public about what agency or what agent is specific to them or whatever. So it affects, like wrestling and Hollywood and stuff like that, I suppose. But he's like a 17. I read the Deadline article. He's like been there for 17 years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like fucking a long ass time. So yeah, I mean, things change and whatever. How does it relate to wrestling? I mean, yeah, some of his clients might stay with Paradigm. Some of them might leave with him to whatever he goes. He might start his own shit. I don't fucking know. Some of them
I'm
might
pretty sure he is.
If someone scoops him up, there might be another agency that goes, we want that guy, and then they'll follow him there or whatever. I don't know.
I'm
shit
pretty sure
happens
he's
all the
going
time.
to wear that agent. It's Sydney Sweeney. I'm pretty sure they're going to partner up, or they've already partnered up.
Yeah.
And as far as like sickos taking victory laps about him like leaving,
They're stupid.
This job, it's just like, okay, all you sickos would fucking kill to be a Hollywood agent. Like, you wish you had that fucking job, So it's like, I don't know. You laugh at them. What is your job? Where the fuck do you work? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid to clown on people for any of their jobs. People got to work. People got to eat, man. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah,
whatever,
but nobody leaves a high-powered job like that unless they have confidence that they can make more money and be more independently high-powered. I mean, it's like leaving a big law firm. You don't do it unless you can
Shinsuke's
start your
feeling
own
himself.
prestige law firm.
Right, dude. You go start your own whatever law firm, right? So and that happens all the time too. Shinsuke's feeling himself in there, and I'm loving this match. top guy speed, as Jey Uso would say. But as far as people saying like, oh, like Tony Khan and them got him fired allegedly, there's all these like conspiracies.
He left of his own volition.
Now, yeah, like sickos have tried to like dox and fucking harass him and stuff like that. It's like, did they have a part in it? I don't fucking know. Like,
no, they didn't.
I have no clue. I'd have to compile evidence. I'm not a detective. I don't know the ins and outs of all that. Maybe it did. Some people are saying that's what Nick is claiming. That like clearly he had something to do with it. And clearly, like, okay, Tony Khan, yes, got upset about Niccolo Piccolo and phone calls were made. Everyone knows that. That's why Dave went on his message board and was like, no, Niccolo Piccolo's a very real person and just avoid him or whatever. He told his message board subscribers on the Observer or whatever the fuck. Like that's why he spurred out about that, because he knows, like, yeah, Nick is a real dude and all this shit. And clearly he has conversations with, this is public enemy number one right now. But did that take down a Hollywood agent who represents all the names and like was part of the deals he's been a part of and shit? That no, like, I don't know if it could do that, but it's like a funny narrative, I guess. It's fucked up and it's shitty if it did have anything to do with it, but yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know about that. I know that he spends too much time Sorry, what were you going to say?
I made a post about this yesterday saying he left of his own volition and everything. And Nick responded to me and he was like, with just sirens and bullseyes. Like, he left of his own volition. The only person that left Paradigm. There is an exodus going on from there, which means there's something going on with that company.
Right.
All these basement goblins have main character syndrome, thinking they had something to do with it. He left on his own and took his clients with him. He's going to be fine.
Right.
It doesn't matter what these bot farming monkeys on typewriters think they're doing. They're not.
Kicked out at like 1 after the middle rope Kinshasa. AJ did. That's crazy. This match is banging, chat. But no, you're spitting right now. I think it is main character syndrome type shit. And but here's the thing. Like, I do think Nick mixes it up and also is like friendly with accounts that like I see and I'm like, these are uber sickos, bro. Like, this is like, don't even.
Dude, he called out Switchblade bad.
Mute and move on for some people. Like,
yeah, but Switchblade presents as normal until he shows he's not.
Right, and he called out Switchblade. He was like, he put Switchblade on blast. It was beautiful.
Yeah, well, I mean, he put you on blast too, JJ.
No, Nick agreed with me.
No, before I talked about it on my show and shit. I DM'd with him about it.
Put me on blast.
Yeah, he did. He got mad. He gets no. Like Nick. Well, whatever. We'll talk about. He did though.
No,
he talked about
Nick,
on the show. This was before.
No, Nick went off on someone in my mention. Yeah, a couple months ago. Nick went off on someone in my mention because he didn't realize it wasn't me saying it.
No.
It's been a couple months.
Well, whatever it was, bro. It was when you go off on a lot of NXT guys and shit. It pissed him off. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, and he did go off on you. But he deleted the post though. And I was like, what? And he just told me, he's like, whatever. It's all good. We can talk about it, but it's not even a big deal. But he deleted the post because it was when you were on my show. He like got mad about it. So he was like, I don't know. He did get upset though. Chat will confirm that did happen, but it's all good. He was just sticking up for Blake Monroe and like that whole situation or whatever. And that's like, his girl. So
about Blake.
It was just with the whole kick out thing where she didn't fucking kick out. He deleted the goddamn tweet, but he did. He put him on blast. But here's the thing with Slade is he doesn't give a fuck about like anything. He doesn't care about like any of the promotions and shit. He's just fucking saying whatever he thinks. And I think what Switchblade was trying to say was, because here's the thing. The conspiracy is that Tone helped get Niccolo Piccolo in trouble or whatever. I think because when I read it, I read it as Switchblade was saying that this person has sources on the AEW side, so how would he have known this unless like AEW people had something to do with it? Do you know what I'm saying? But this is all like uber sicko Mark shit that I don't know. It's like, it's not even interesting for the sicko segment. It's like, okay, a bunch of people are cheering that a guy doesn't work at Paradigm anymore. Like, who gives a fuck? It's just, it's madness to me. But yeah, that was the topic of discussion in the IWC the last couple days has been like, and then like Nick feeding into it, being like, fucking, oh, this just responding to everyone. He doesn't need to respond to all these sickos taking credit for fucking. We're seeing a great jiu-jitsu battle now.
Right. Well, it's like they all took a victory lap when he set his profile to private like a week or so ago. They're like, "Oh, we got him!" Like, no, he just got tired of freaking basement goblins being his mentions.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he'll land on his feet though.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, I think he'll be more than fine personally. So I don't know, but yeah. Oh my God. That fucking knee, dude. Oh my God. This match has been a fucking banger. You guys were saying this was the nothing match. This is the match of the show. This is the people's main event. Look at this knee.
I'm also like a little bit behind you on Peacock because he's still in a triangle choke right now.
Okay, give it like
now here comes the strike. Oh, there's the knee.
Oh
okay.
My God. Yep. Oh my God.
Oh.
That was amazing. The crowd's chanting ole, ole, ole. Trading elbows. It is a slugfest. Oh, the Kinshasa. Oh, but he's selling the leg, but is he selling the wrong leg? Hold on. Let me go in my memory bank. I think Shinsuke's selling the wrong leg. And that's why I kicked your leg from your leg, Brett. Oh, yeah, dude. He's tripping. Oh, and then a fucking Boo Psycho knee. The Bomaye, as they call it in New Japan. It was the right leg. So which one is he selling now? The left? Yeah, dude. I'm telling you.
Fight Club is
Chat
owned by
knows
Mr.
what's up.
Thomas. Trademark asserted.
Chat knows what's up.
My best friend and client.
You have clients now?
I've always had clients. Well, not always.
Clients
For 33 years.
Clients in courses on how to be evil. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
No, I don't. I haven't figured out how to be able to charge for that. I don't have the power. I don't have the ability to take a soul yet. And Joseph keeps telling me he doesn't have those powers. He's just an administrator. So
I didn't say I
need to meet Isla Dawn or James Mitchell.
Haha. Yeah, Husey fucking DM'd me about 2K26, guys, and it's funny because I was telling you about it before. I'm like, me and Husey were talking about it. He just DM'd me the trailer for the Monday Night Wars edition, and he goes, "Okay, I'm sold."
Yeah, I'm not a video game guy at all, but I saw that commercial. I'm like, you know what? That's pretty cool.
Oh man, yeah, he just DM'd me. Okay, I'm sold. It's like, yeah, me too. Because I was it's funny how I called that shit. Our conversation earlier was he was saying My 2026 news yesterday, New Year's is what he meant to write. Resolution was no more cutting back on online spending. There's no way I'm doing that unless it's really something incredible. I have a terrible Irish accent. And he was like talking about how he wasn't going to buy the game. I'm playing 2K25 right now. I forgot I hadn't done the showcase mode. And then, just follows up. I'm sold. That's hilarious. Yeah, I was saying to him, I think they were going to do Monday Night Wars stuff. So, and I said, yeah, in a way, but because he's like, didn't they already? Isn't every game Attitude Era? And I said, yeah, in a way, but I think they haven't added DX attires and all that Mark shit. I think people don't care about Bianca Belair 2017 taking up character slots. We'd rather have WCW, ECW, WWF guys. I think WCW and ECW will be a part of it too, because Nick Khan is a huge ECW mark. And so the Monday Night Wars part came true. So all we need is the ECW presence, and boom. And I'm in. It's sold. Yeah, it was already sold for me with the Attitude Era shit. And then CM Punk being in the showcase, that means they can add some of the, like, they can add like 2011 Super Cena. They can add like Jeff Hardy, multiple like Attitude Era, like 20, whatever the fuck is feud with CM Punk, Jeff Hardy, like TNA current roster, like attires. They can add, or fucking characters. They can add all those. A bunch. I think that's the best way to do it. Do it Monday Night Wars style. People love that. You can include all the arenas and shit everybody loved, and all the characters that everybody loved, and then they can give us like a fleshed out DX versus NWO what if scenario or some shit. Like that graphic they showed ruled with, like, it was what the invasion should have been. It's like Goldberg, NWO, Booker T or whatever the fuck versus like Stone Cold, Triple H, Undertaker, Kane. I'm sold. I'm gonna buy the fuck out of that game and play it.
Ministry of Darkness versus Raven's Flock.
Yes, all that shit. And then think about it, like with the WCW presence, they have like La Parka. The new version is from AAA. They have old school La Parka from WCW. Maybe he'll be included like an El Grande Americano character, Doink, where it's just like, that's just a gimmick we own. Here's a La Parka. You know, it's not even like necessarily, because even the El Grande in 2K25, it's not based on Chad Gable. Like it's just or Ludwig. It's just a guy in an El Grande costume. Oh shit. The spinning arm lock, spinning cross armbar. Yeah, these guys are just trading. This is a New Japan match. Yeah, exactly. The crowd is hot as fuck. Canada's starving for that WWE. I don't know if we'll get BWO in the game, but but for sure,
Probably
like
not.
Yeah, for sure we'll get because they just added New Jack and Sandman, and then Funk will be in the game as Chainsaw Charlie or whatever when he fought in that dumpster match, because they're adding the dumpster match and shit. So it'll be all that shit. Oh, Kinshasa, stiff one. And then from the like the Monday Night War edition, okay, so they'll include, I don't fucking know. You'll just get a bunch of like WCW guys that we miss. Conan, like he's involved in AAA. Conan. Yeah, I've been hearing he's fucking. Conan. I heard that he could have been in the last game, chat. So allegedly, he'll probably be in this game. If I had to guess.
Allegedly.
No confirmation. And then like Steve Corino, he is rumored to be in this game, and he ECW champion or in ECW at one point?
Yeah.
Steve Corino, yeah, he was, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he had the big feud with Dusty Rhodes. Yeah.
oh, the phenomenal forearm into the Styles Clash. Oh my god, what a finish.
Not there yet. There's the forearm.
85% picked
okay.
AJ Styles. Let's set up this poll for the Fatal 4-Way now.
Who are the 15%? You should make them pay you twice.
9% said DQ Schmaz. Shinsuke Nakamura, 6% picked Shinsuke.
Honestly, those 15%, they should, whatever they pay in super chats, if they don't, they need to pay a super chat. If they pay, they need to double it. Was that not 100% AJ Styles win?
I don't know, but hey, man, some people, it's still real
Some
to
people
them.
need to be contrarian.
Yeah. I think the DQ
Shinsuke
Schmaz
can't even beat an NXT caller. What are we talking about here?
Hell yeah, dude. See, the way the commentary's getting it over, too. One final time.
Yeah, one final time.
Okay, new poll in the chat. Who do you think wins the Fatal 4-Way #1 contender match? Matcherino.
Everyone knows it's going to be Sami, and I hate it.
Do you think it's... Yeah, I predicted Sami.
I mean, I predicted
I'm not
Damian
so
Priest earlier, and I'm not happy about that either. But yeah, for the purposes of this,
What I do know is Trick Williams is eating the pin.
Yeah, I think AJ might retire at the Rumble, guys. I just have a feeling like if he goes out, he goes out. Not everybody, when they're like, oh, they'll come in for a retirement tour. Like, even when Jericho comes back, they're not going to be like, retirement tour. He's just going to come back and do his shit for 2 years. You know, he's going to do his character, whatever the fuck character he's come up with or whatever he's doing. I'm telling you guys, man. And my predictions last year was like a lot of these motherfuckers, like even when you think they won't be done, they will be done. Rabid Wolverine LC Killer 17 for 2 says that was an instant classic 5-star match, Brian.
Or, you know, the young superstar, you know, babyface, you know, the former heel thing. So
thank you for the super chat. I think AJ is donezo at the Rumble. I fucking called Naomi. I think Orton will be done. If anyone gets a quote unquote retirement tour, it'll be Orton next year. And he will wrestle not a lot. Like, he already doesn't wrestle not a lot. Expect a lot less than that. And yeah, I don't know. I just see a lot of guys leaving sooner than later. So
I already commented on that, so no one needs to hear me say it again.
What?
I mean, I already commented on that. No one needs to hear my take on that again.
Oh, yeah. No sweat. No sweat, man. The Royal Rumble. So we know Roman's in that shit. We know Fatu's in that shit. Or no. What was that? Oh, yeah. That was showing the men's Royal Rumble participants. So do you guys think Jericho's coming back, yes or no, at the Rumble?
Yeah.
I don't know. His band is touring next month.
Yeah, but he has, check this out. So I brought that up on the show, and I was like, hey, so they're touring the UK all of February. But someone pointed out to me that he would have every Monday off, though, on those dates. He has every Monday off. He's going to be on Raw. I think he'll be at the Rumble.
I don't know.
If not at the Rumble, then when? We know he's going to WWE.
Never.
We know he is.
Never. Stay the fuck away.
I'm saying at the Rumble, yes.
Yeah, I think at the Rumble we get fucking break the wall down, break down the wall. And then Jericho's in the game in the Attitude Era edition. He was the first undisputed champion. and shit like that, it makes sense to you feature him in the 2K game and all that.
Gunter retires him in 2 years.
Yep, 100%. 100%. 100%. And I heard allegedly a while back too that like him versus Dom has like been pitched as like a fucking we got to do Jericho versus Dom. Like that's what people want to do in the Fed. I also you guys want another allegedly? I heard allegedly that
allegedly,
and this could all be wrong. I'm not a dirt sheet. I don't give a fuck. But that Trey Miguel's getting paid like his money for being in AEW, but
yep,
he just gets paid and then also is now signed to TNA. So if that's true, Trey Miguel, come on down.
Yeah, I'm sure he's getting paid at least 6 to 9 months. At least 2/3, 3/4 of whatever.
Sorry, Dose, what were you saying?
I'm sure that he's getting paid 2/3 to 3/4 of whatever his contract was for at least 1 year, plus whatever he's getting at TNA and the Indies now.
Yeah, right. So good for him, man. Good for him.
And they get paid more, the TNA guys, when they appear on NXT or AAA or WWE TV. So, he'll probably get a couple of those thrown in too, just as little subtle digs at Tony.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to bring Trey Miguel on NXT. I think that's so gangster how he just returned to TNA right away in the Feast or Fired and got a briefcase. I think that's so... I just love that. I love how Andrade showed up, glommed Omega while under WWE contract. You find out after. I think that all of this stuff rules. I'm so into the wrestling wars right now. I'm even willing to give AEW some credit. But again, I gave them so much credit for the Rascals, and then look what happened. It gets fucked up. Anything you give them credit for, they find a way to fuck up. It's just insane. Tony has an uncanny ability to just fuck up every single thing that he tries to accomplish or that you can give him credit for. That's dope.
Well, let's give him credit, because maybe he knows his TV is uninteresting and sucks, so he wants everything else about his company to be interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think I'll hang out with Killer Cross when down in Orlando, and we'll become best friends? I think this is a pretty good shot.
I would ask JJ, man.
He gets bombarded on all these bookings that he takes, and the thing is, he is so like adamant about like making sure every fan that signed up for a photo op before the show gets done, and then like at the end of the show, he just kind of like he does everything that he can, but he ducks out because he puts everything he can into the show. Like I
don't mean that. Let's face it. I'm friends with Kevin Castle, rest in peace. I'm friends with PJ Black, still alive. I'm friends with the writer, director, and producer of his movie Blue Evening, Jet Jansen Rodriguez. I'm friends with somebody who called him out for being a long hair industry plant. That's Mr. Thomas. So I'm friends with his friends from work. So I think that there's a pretty good shot that this is our time. That this is the time. And not only that, he's going to seek me out and hang out at the hotel and pick up the tab.
Let's go.
That all depends on how tired Scarlett is.
She's never tired of me. In a platonic way.
What is that supposed to mean?
In a platonic way.
Jesus.
We talk about Wicca.
You might get thrown in one of those bat snapping fucking shin locks, dude, ankle locks or whatever.
It'd be worth it. Let's face it. When it's me, the amount of time it'll take for him to completely disable and me forever would be about 3 seconds. So, I mean, even that's not, that's not undoable.
Well, speaking of things that are undoable, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the show, Chris.
I look and see it's not just me. So many others have stood where I stand. We are the young, so raise your hand. They call us problem child. We spent our lives on trial. We walk an endless mile. We are the youth gone wild. We stand and we won't fall. We're one and one for all. The writing's on the wall. We are the youth gone wild. Let me get wild! Yay!
Hell yeah.
I think actually Shotzi and I would be friends.
Yeah, so they're doing the fucking on Collision. Who is chat? Let me know if you're watching Collision.
Nobody's watching.
So on Collision, yeah, the Rascals are having like a
styrofoam helmet.
they're having like a munchie sesh in the back. But again, it's so crazy because the four Rascals get together, they leave TNA, they go to AEW, and then AEW's lol AEW. And then fucking now the Rascals aren't together anymore again. And it's like, what the fuck, man? They should have all stayed in TNA. I wish TNA gave them more money. But you know how Tone is. And I'm glad everyone's getting paid, I guess. But yeah, just kind of funny. Good for them that their segment of them getting stoned there, that 70s show knockoff segment, not even to diss it, just inspired. We'll call it there. That 70s show inspired the Trios segment has made it to WWE, TNA, and AEW television. That's cool.
Are there female 70s show Rascals with them?
Oh, yeah. Randy just getting those big pops.
I mean, he's like one of the greatest of all time.
The Rascals are going to get relegated to the freaking 6-man division of ROH within inside of a month. They'll be having banger matches with Busta and the Brain on ROH that no one is going to watch.
You just named a team. I have no idea who they are.
They talk to me. They talk to me, yeah.
Listen, they only need like 14 more Rascals to be able to go head to head with the Don Callis family.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I mean, you've got so the thing is they've got the Rascals with Myron Reed, and Myron was like never really part of the Rascals like in any major capacity. He was just there as like a fill-in when, you know, Wentz and Lee got signed by WWE. So what's hilarious is now they signed Alec Price and Jordan Oliver, and Myron Reed and Jordan were Injustice and MLW. You might as well just slap all of them together.
That's right.
No, they should just keep the Rascals. But here's the thing with Myron though, is that they're all like brothers, hey? Like those four are they all are brothers. Like they consider each other brothers, you know? So like even though Myron like came in after or like was the runt of the group or whatever. I don't know if he's the youngest or what, but they are all Rascals. Like they're legit. Those are the four dudes like through and through, you know? So
right.
And then he's represented them on TNA more lately as well. So I'm okay with it, but I agree with you that Miguel is like, it feels weird that it's those three because it was weird that Wesley or Dez wasn't fucking with them. You know, it's fucking weird. It's good when it's all four of them. To me, I go, they're complete. It's all four of them, you know? And it just, it feels off to me. But yeah, you're right, man. But I wouldn't stick and then call them what? The Rascals. Like, what does Tone do? I don't want them to merge. I hate when AEW just meshes multiple teams and factions together and comes up with a stupid name for them. Just keep those other guys their own separate thing.
Rascally.
That's all I was saying was Myron and Jordan were, when they were Injustice, they were basically just MLW's version of the Rascals. So like
yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know how Tone keeps fucking up like this, where he puts pen to paper and then decides or realizes, I can't. Yeah, there you go. I try to be optimistic over here. Optimist Prime over here.
Damian Priest looks like he's lost like 20 pounds and not in the good way.
Well, that's rude. We don't fat shame here.
Well, I mean, he lost weight and not in the good way. That's not fat. That's like skinny shaming.
Oh yeah, I guess we don't skinny shame here.
Like it looks like his arms look small. Not small, but smaller.
And skipping arm day.
He skipped arm day. He's only doing leg day now.
He's just doing dick day, running through all of the freaking girls at the PC.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good at that.
Yeah, bro, that's the shit Niccolo Piccolo got mad at you about.
What, the Lola Vice stuff?
Yeah, that's one of the things. Yeah.
What? Because I called out the fact that she got punished for letting everyone know publicly that her and Damian
yeah, bro,
were
just
fucking?
all the shit you were saying. No, he's cool. He's cool. I explained to him, I'm like, listen, bro, like, I'm a fan. JJ books and trains and knows people and shit, and you represent people. We're no three of us are ever gonna see eye to eye on probably 90% of shit. We all see it from a different perspective. That's why it works. That's why I like having JJ on my shit, you know? So I think he deleted the tweet or whatever, but yeah, he went off on us.
Okay.
But I'm glad he does that, because then no one can accuse me of sweeping, you know? It's like, bro, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, you know?
It's amplification anyway. No, I mean, listen, him coming
Call
to
me out.
has been like a gift for those of us who are at least semi-sane and at least like understand the basics of math and the rules of physics for the world that as it should be.
Dude, he's dropped so many gem threads that like people Dave could just spend like 20 minutes reading and he would have infinitely more knowledge and be able to sound more credible. And he just refuses to, because it's like, oh, he thinks I'm a clown, boo-boo fucking, you know, boo-boo face about it. It's funny.
Well, I mean, Dave is what, 66 years old? He's not going to.
Just in your ways. Look how over Trick is, dude.
Star.
Already over with the fucking main roster.
It took all of one appearance. Yes, he's a star.
With the main roster crowd.
He
Dose,
just,
you like Trick or what?
Love Trick. Love Trick. I mean, Trick is a guy who came in as a sidekick, and he was a skinny beanpole with abs. And over the next 3 years, he turned himself into this 240-pound monster, learned how to wrestle. He always had a personality, but he became the person. He totally overshadowed Carmelo, who you know, supposed to be like subtle, but the man, you know, sort of like the quiet, but the man. And he couldn't be. He just wasn't the man when he was next to Trick. It's sort of what happens to you know, people around Braun Breaker. You want to be the man, but nobody really looks like the man next to Braun Breaker. He just exudes something. But
yeah, Trick is
love Trick.
The lemon pepper steppers, baby.
Trick is my male wrestler of the year. Maybe Ethan Page. I mean, those are my two nose to nose for wrestler of the year. Male wrestler of the year. My wrestler of the year for the year was JC Jane.
What was that for? You just hate JC Jane?
He hates NXT.
Priscilla, Queen of the Trash Bags? Yeah.
Oh my God. What did you just call her?
Priscilla, Queen of the Trash Bags.
Why is she Priscilla, Queen of the Trash Bags? Are you talking about Priscilla Kelly,
she's
or are you
fucking
talking
trash.
about JC Jane?
Yes. JC, oh, sorry. That's right. I forgot. They're two separate people. Yeah, JC Jane is trash too.
Oh my God. You just bury everybody.
Trash. Fuck 'em.
Just bury everyone,
I call it like I see
Nobody's safe.
Everyone's on the Trick Williams train. I'm telling y'all, he has a ceiling. And it's going to be a long time before he finds a way through that ceiling.
I think it's a long time. They milk everybody unless you get over like Jacob Fatu.
I'm just going to put it this way: when I look at, I'm telling you this, when I look at Trick Williams, you know what I see? I see MVP. Tell me how many times MVP was world heavyweight champion. I rest my case.
I don't know, but MVP's still in the business 27 years later. So
getting paid too, getting paid, and also
getting
MVP
paid to be an
had
ornery
DX.
bastard.
But listen, when MVP was back there, DX and them were running around like winning the tag and the world titles and teaming up with Cena and 3 ways with Cena. Like MVP could have went in there, but you had Triple H and Shawn Michaels running amok, kicking people into OVW briefcases and sending them back to OVW and shit. You know, like they were burying people, super kicking Mike Knox and being like, who is that guy and shit. So it's like if you're MVP, you just want to avoid those motherfuckers before like the 2010s.
Well, listen,
you know, when MVP was over
I've
and shit, he could have been world champ. He could have been world champ.
To JJ.
Yeah.
Jack Swagger, the Great Khali, and Alberto Del Rio were all world heavyweight champions. So what?
And those are all under Vince.
What Vince is 40 years of wrestling. I mean, Vince is basically the history of wrestling.
All I'm saying is Del Rio was made champion to serve a purpose because it was the Hispanic market. Jack Swagger was Vince trying to make another Kurt Angle and failing. And Great Khali being champion was number 1, the Indian market, and number 2, this is my modern day Andre. He's nowhere near close to what Andre was.
But the point is that you were saying how many times been world champion is the measure for success. I'm saying longevity in the business while still getting paid, you know, in the semi-major leagues to the major leagues is success. The world championships don't really mean anything unless you start getting like, you know, Edge, Randy Orton numbers, you know, then it matters. Other
right,
than that,
but I see a ceiling for Trick Williams. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I see him. I see a ceiling. It took like when they put the NXT title on him, I was just like, he's nowhere near ready for this. And he needs another 2 years in NXT. Luckily they kept him in NXT for another 2 years. And he found a footing. He found a footing, but he's got a mid-card ceiling. And people can doubt me all they want, but he's got a mid-card. And the fact that they're trying to shove him down everyone's throats in the main event, the second he gets up there, he's going to be eating pins for a while, and they're going to see how well he can do. Because when he first started coming up doing spots, trying to cut promos in front of crowds that weren't the NXT crowd, he flubbed, he got lost. He's gotten better. I'm not saying he still sucks. He's gotten better, but he has a ceiling.
Well, everyone has a ceiling, but I'm not saying you're wrong or that he's going to be the greatest of all time or anything like that. But MVP is also really ornery and really opinionated, and Trick, I think, is more willing to do business. And sure, he flubbed and whatever, but he got better. He's been in this business, all of 4 years? So, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I think they look at him as a way to tap into like, listen, man, NXT has been successful for CW. It's shown like growth in many ways. Or maybe not with the new big plus panel, but if that was the system we were using before, it's hard to tell, right? Like, we're going to need a few years in this system to know for sure. But if we're to believe what the CW execs and shit were saying about NXT, they're super pleased with it, and it's shown growth in the ratings or whatever the fuck. So maybe they're looking at guys like Trick and Obafemi can help do that for Raw and SmackDown as well. Like, we don't really know. But I like that they propelled. He looks like he should be in a main event. That's step one. So hopefully you sink or swim now. I think he spent enough time in developmental, and yeah, I agree. He could eat the pin tonight. I wouldn't even be shocked if that happened.
He's the new guy.
Yeah, but I think, and everybody has a ceiling, but I think he will be upper mid. I think he'll touch the world title at least once, the world or the WWE one time. He'll get that thing.
I mean, Carmelo Hayes 8 pins for a year, and there was like, oh, he's buried. He's buried. No, he's not. He's paying his dues. He's people learning to respect him as a workhorse, as a work rate guy. And then he's going to show his personality. And then he's got this thing with the Miz. Now he's got a title. And now he's doing the Open Challenge. And now he's had 2 matches with Ilya. And now people like him. Good.
And look how good he's doing in this 4-way. Like, he's crushing it right now, dude.
Right.
I don't know. I think I look at guys like Trick, Braun Breaker, fucking Obafemi, like that's going to be the main event scene in like 5 years. You know, that's going to be all your top guys in WWE.
Oh yeah. So is Cam Hendricks. Talk about a bad name. But Shiloh Hill, Tavion Heights. I mean, Jasper Troy.
Did you guys see Shiloh Hill versus Briggs on NXT? Like, if it wasn't this last episode, it was the one before. Maybe it was this last episode. Shiloh Hill versus Briggs. Did you see that match?
Of course.
Oh man, how good was that? Just two fucking big dudes just scrapping, like, and not in a Dragunov way. In
Briggs
a fucking,
isn't on the fucking main roster still is a fucking crime.
Dude, that match was so good. I couldn't believe, and because just seeing Shiloh Hill on LFG to now seeing where he is now on NXT, it's like, fuck, he got good. He was good always, but he's like really good, you know? He's like really fucking good.
Yeah.
And there's like an element of danger with him, man. I like that shit. And same with Briggs. He's a fucking hoss, man.
Except
it didn't win me over. That whole cowboy shit with Fallon, like I like that tag team, but him and Jensen, like it wasn't really winning me over.
No.
And
he was never a cowboy. He's from fucking Massachusetts.
Now Briggs rules though. Like they sent him to Japan and shit. He's fucking just having hoss fights and shit. I love it.
The problem with Briggs is that he actually has a nice face. Like he's actually good looking and nice looking. He needs like a mask or like war paint so that people can take him seriously as a bad guy, because he just looks nice.
Well, you know something, dude. We'll turn him into the Super Destroyer #3, brother.
Exactly right. So he can be. I know one of the members of Devastation Corporation, and maybe they can lend him a gimmick.
Ole. Yeah, this 4-way's been not bad for a 4-way. That's for goddamn sure. Maybe it's just this really hot crowd, but I just think all these guys are where they need to be when they need to be there.
Well, they're also like, 3 consummate professionals and one guy who responds very well to coaching.
See, I look for things like his Trick rushing shit. He's not, like you look at the green guys and you're like, are they just going too fast? But he lets the shit breathe. Like even that spot right there. Like he's where he needs to be when he needs to be there for Orton. Like he's behind him to take the clothesline over the top. Like,
yeah,
he's not like over eager or anything. He seems comfortable on SmackDown and shit too. So
being the TNA champion and working with TNA as well, that style with those guys and those crowds, that really helped him a lot also.
Blue Thunder. Oh, dude, 2.9999999 kick out for Randy Orton's.
So I think you're only like 12 seconds ahead of me this time. As opposed to 3 minutes.
Yeah, YouTube, dude. That's just YouTube.
It's weird because I'm on Peacock, which is supposed to be the flagship, but clearly isn't.
Yeah. Haluva kick time.
Still behind you. I'm getting the replay of the Blue Thunder right now.
Oh! Oh my God.
There you go. That's
shit.
fine.
I bid on that for sure. I was like, no way. The exact opposite of what I thought. But it's still going. Holy shit.
It's Royal
That's
Rumble.
what I mean, dude. Trick is fucking crushing, man.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. This is a coming out party for Trick, for sure. This stage, I don't expect him to win, but he's looked good. He looks like he should be here with these guys, man.
Listen, they're all going to toast him, and he's paying for dinner tonight.
Oh,
He's paying for 2 big steaks and 1 vegan lab-grown salmon or whatever the fuck Sammy eats.
Yeah, dude, they're in Montreal. There will for surely be some vegan spots. Meatless fucking restaurateurs there.
Right. 0-calorie falafel over there.
Oh my God, dude, he reversed it. Orton, why? Oh man. Orton keeps taking his fucking own move on those announce tables, and like his back's just killing him. Like, why does he agree to that? Because he's giving. That's why.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Priest might be the one to take the pin.
I'm very okay with that.
Yeah, I was saying Trick or Priest will eat the pin. Sammy's gonna win. Oh, but he pulls the ref out. Trick Willie does. Oh my God. Maybe Sammy's not winning. Oh my God. Lex, who's gonna win?
I don't know.
Okay with that
Me
too.
neither, dude.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Sammy's winning tonight. If he doesn't win tonight, he's winning the Rumble.
I sure hope not. Embarrassing if he's the last survivor over 30 people. Why does he got to? Why does everyone think he's got to? Saudi Arabia and Syria aren't the same country. They're not even friends.
No, they're not. But the thing is, Sammy can speak Arabic, and he gets a gigantic pop over there.
Sure.
Because
Have you
of his
seen him?
heritage.
Hey, I mean, he's exactly what everyone's protesting against. He looks like a colonizer.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's whiter than Netanyahu. What are we talking about here?
You're talking about Sammy?
Yeah, he's redheaded. Wouldn't you think he was Irish if you saw him? Come on now.
Yeah, that's literally what my wife said about him like a day or two ago. She's like, "What?" Because I was talking about that. Like, well, he's from Montreal, but in Saudi Arabia, he gets massive
Everybody's
pops,
mixed.
and she's like, he looks like an Irish guy. And I was like, yeah, I know, but it's
Don't call
I was
Israelis colonizers and listen to Sami Zayn. He looks like he's like a Finn Balor's like paler brother. Come on.
Oh, Trick takes the suplex. Yeah, it's like this MMA fighter Brian Battle. He cut a promo. You think I'm gonna lose to a Frenchman in a fist fight?
Exactly.
Oh man, someone's got to cut that promo on Sammy. Trick Williams should.
They have a bare knuckle fight. Remember Wade Barrett did the bare knuckle thing?
Yeah. Oh, roll up on. Oh. Oh. Hell yeah. This Fatal 4-Way has been awesome too. Yeah, still no table break, chat saying. Okay. Haluva kick time again.
Not yet here. Sammy's on the top rope.
Oh, RKO. Oh my God. No. Oh my God, this fucking match. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Guys, I know I'm like 10 seconds ahead. I'm trying to give you time to fucking.
Well, Priest just broke up the count, and they're all.
Yeah, the match continues. That's where I'm like 5. They're
Here's
just
Trick.
replaying it.
Trick goes to shit can, Randy.
Crowd is on their feet, man. What a main event. What a main event. Oh my God.
That's like Trick's timing is perfect. His placement is perfect.
This is like a lot of false finishes, but this is how you fucking do false finishes. And yeah, Trick is where he needs to be. Like he's just everywhere he needs to be at the right time, not over eager, selling shit.
And it's a fatal 4-way. Those aren't false finishes. That's part of the match. It's supposed to be.
Oh, the double. The double. The double. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Is that the
Boom.
Widow's Bell or Widow Bells?
Widow. I don't know. I actually don't know. Lex, what is it? Is it the Widow Bells or the Widow's Bells? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with it's the
I
plural.
will rule you.
Oh shit! Orton goes to face Trick for the RKO. He had a choice there: Trick or Priest. Trick or Priest, motherfucker. Oh, into the fucking. Oh. Oh my god.
Fantastic. Please do. Oh.
Oh my god. This match has gone nuts, man. What a match. See, all the schmazzes at the start, like, it's all good. 2 schmazzes, and now we got fucking just an awesome match between AJ and Shinsuke, and then this crazy fatal 4-way that has to be coming to an end. Oh, yeah, it's time.
Well, yeah, it's 9:57, so it's definitely
Right, they got to exit out
Yeah.
so local stations can get to their news.
Oh, no way! Oh, my God! Oh, my God, dude.
Exploder.
Oh, and listen to the heat. And this is what I'm saying. Like, it's him. Like, Trick is ready for it. He's ready for the big time, baby. He's ready for it, dude. It's just the way he milks all the shit, like giving Sami time to sell his shit and get ready and make sure everyone's in position. Like, it's just, he does such a good job. This was a coming out party for Trick for sure. Oh my God. Yeah, dude, I don't know. There's only a few minutes and they're getting into some crazy shit right now. Oh. Razor's Edge.
Not there yet.
This is only on Peacock and Netflix and YouTube and shit. They can go over, or not Netflix. I don't think Haluva.
Oh yeah,
that's
right.
The pin from the
That's
Haluva.
right. It's not on NBC as well. That's right.
Damn, I predicted this shit. But obviously Sami was going to win. But yeah, either Priest or Trick was going to eat the pin. I thought they would just hit Trick with like 4 finishers, or Priest would just Haluva kick 1, 2, 3. So Sami gets the win. He's going to Saudi. He's taking on Drew. And then Drew, I think, beats him at the Rumble. I think that's...
His daughter wife looked very happy.
Like, not to diminish Sami in any way, but I think Drew beats him at the Rumble. No?
Oh, yes.
He's got to defend it.
I mean, a little cheap.
I think we're going to get a no contest.
Damn, what a match. That was a great match. If it was in the Tokyo Dome, I mean, clearly 8 stars.
Well, good. Now he's not winning the Rumble.
53% of you guys of chat agreed with your boy Phil that Sami Zayn was going to win.
That's Sami Zayn too. So your boys.
What do you guys grade this show?
Hey.
I mean, I didn't really have anything to complain about. It's other than the predictability of the opener. B+.
Yeah, right. More schmozzy bullshit. But Drew's just been running amok throughout the evening, so... Yeah, so Sami just dumps him, then they play his music again. That fucking rules. How quick that happened.
Oh, Drew's about to do a run-in?
Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
So guys, vote in the poll in the chat. YouTube.com/@ProWrestleClips. What do you guys grade? A, B, C, or D? They give Sami Zayn the fireworks and shit because he's going to do the JOB in Saudi.
I think we're going to get some fuckery with like Cody and Jacob like inserting their noses into that title match.
I give this show, I think, an A- because the only thing that would make it an A or an A+ is if like I was sitting here fucking screaming. Like, the chat knows there's been moments where I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, if it gave me one of those, it would have been A or A plus. So that was like as strong as it gets for me. That's like a solid 4 stars on a Meltzer scale or whatever, in my opinion.
That's you don't. Nobody else has to agree with me.
Yeah, so I don't know. I enjoyed the fuck out of that show. But yeah, I would just say, like, hey, one critique, maybe the opening brawl went a little long, and then maybe
the crowd was into it.
And then probably, yeah, exactly. Like, they didn't lose the crowd in any of this. So I would just say maybe like, I don't know. I don't really have any critiques. That was a really good show. A-. That's why I graded it an A-. I would just say it was a little long in the opener. That's a fucking nitpick. You know, you didn't lose the crowd. So gives a fuck what I think about that. So, yeah, that was a good show. And the commercials didn't feel like too much or a hindrance, did it? I didn't get any ads, and if I did, because I was on YouTube, so if I did, it was like a quick YouTube ad that I probably skipped. I pooped it out of my brain. So chat can let us know if the ads seemed to be a nuisance. I don't think they were. Let's go over this card quickly. So the opener, the brawl, what does this mean, Dose, for Fatu and Rhodes? They brawled, no contest. When do they rematch? At the Rumble, or do they get involved in the Rumble with each other, like Rhodes eliminates Fatu or something? And then what do you think their WrestleMania plans are?
I think they eliminate each other in the Rumble, which I think is great.
Yep.
Their plans for WrestleMania, I don't know, because there's still a couple big shows between now in WrestleMania, and they have to get people to watch SmackDown. They cannot possibly be pulling 970,000 people a week after going. I mean, I know they added a third hour, so it's going to get diluted a little bit. But
and it was a pre-tape.
Yeah, there's always that, and I get it. There's all those things, and they all do play a role, and football's still going on, whatever. But I don't know. I mean, they could easily run that through Mania, and I don't think anybody would complain if that was like a steel cage match. It's just, I actually would like to see like Fatu go over, but for Rumble, I think they eliminate each other, and thank God Cody's not winning the Rumble. That's all I gotta say.
And there's gonna be 6 guys in a chamber. Before Mania, we got to remember that too. So there's gonna be 6 dudes in that thing. JJ, yeah, go ahead.
So now that Sami's doing that, I'm pretty sure it's a Raw talent or whoever wins it is going to go for the Raw World title. I think we're going to see a progression here with what's going on, where there's going to be some fuckery between Drew and Sami and Saudi, and it's going to lead into Elimination Chamber, where it may just be whoever. It may just be an Elimination Chamber match to see who faces Drew, and it'll be Sami, Cody, Jacob, Randy, Frick, and Priest all in the chamber to see who faces Drew at Mania. And I think Sami will get his redemption again there.
Damn. So yeah, and then the women's tag division, I mean, that is what it is. And then AJ, do you guys think he gets retired next Saturday?
No.
Nah.
No? Yeah. I don't know if he does, though.
Not before he works something for TNA.
Yeah. Ken Dudley for 5 says, yo, Phil, this dude in the UFC main event tonight looks like he's fixing to kick your leg out of your leg, Brett. And that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
Smashed your knee to obliterate.
That's me.
Thank you for the super chat. Cash Monet's been a member for 13 months. Guys, you can become a member for only 99 cents or super chat in and support the show. I appreciate you guys. Follow my friends at evil_dose and also JJ_Alexander and Full Circle Radio Network on YouTube. Dose, what's your channel? You got a channel on YouTube going?
I don't have a channel on YouTube. I really should, shouldn't I?
Yeah, no, yes, you fucking should.
But you've got your podcast channel.
Yes.
I do have, there's the Garden of Thought channel, which includes my sort of Joe Rogan type show, but I think it's a little bit smarter and certainly less broness and less utter embrace of conspiracy, but we're not anti-conspiracy entirely. And also you get
So
the
do you
shows
talk
where-
about the art of show and taking ice baths and
no. There's not the broness, but like for instance, the show I just dropped was with a yeshiva Talmudic, Kabbalist Orthodox Jew on prophets and prophecy. But I recorded with Vinny Pacifica with a 16-year-old actor who he says is going to be the next star, and Vinny was just cast in his 4th horror movie. He's a professional wrestler as well. Now the studio is Trauma, so he's moving up in the world. But doing things. And then so Garden of Thought's mine, and then of course I do a lot with Wrestling Soup, and Wrestling Soup and Friendos is a separate feed, and we have a bunch of shows on there. I'm on too many of them, but we're going to try and work that out. But we've got an NXT show there, we have a TNA show there, we have a SmackDown review show. Dr. Gina Poussin does a psychology of wrestling show. We have a show called Potluck. We have a show on
a million shows, dude. You got a show for everything.
A million shows, and I've been putting on the old Book of Black shows. So there's the show with Aaron Stevens, Damian Sando. There's the show with Tyrus. So I put on a show, Well My Gardens, with April Hunter on there. So there's plenty of stuff there too as well.
Speaking of shows, dude, I think AAA has a show on now on YouTube or something.
They do.
Like this. Yeah. So what is that on? Just like WWE's YouTube or?
AAA's YouTube probably.
It is. It's in Spanish, or I don't know how to find it in English.
On Espanol, ole. Well, speaking of ole, let's ole over here into this segment, Phil Marks bookmarks, because we're gonna do some AEW news before we get out of here. If you guys want to hang out and partake, you're more than welcome to do that.
I just found the link to the live AAA, Phil. I just put it in the private chat.
Okay. I am pulling it up here on my television. I just accidentally.
It's the 3-way right now
right
for
here.
the
I got
new
it
Cruiserweight
right
belt.
Hell yeah. So there's a AAA Cruiserweight belt. We are going to hang out and watch some AAA with you guys and do some AEW news for a bit. So hang out here at PWT. Hit like, subscribe, all that good shit. Check out my friends' stuff that they just plugged. And JJ Full Circle Radio, everybody knows I come over there and do your shit. They'll be over there watching next time I'm on. So AAA's been putting on fantastic shows. I thought Saturday night main event.
You owe me a guest appearance also.
Yes, I do.
Well, not you. You don't owe me anything, but you're always welcome. Phil, you owe me a guest appearance.
On what?
Sigil Magic.
On just in general? What you're here right now as my guest.
No, not me on your show. You on my show.
You on his show,
dude. Anytime, ask me. Just ask me, and I'll set a day. We'll set a day and a time.
Just don't ask him to click on a collaborator link. He always forgets.
I just asked you, so you send me some dates and times.
Dude, I'm so fucking sketched to click on links people send because of. There's like they're saying like Instagram had this mass like data breach and all this shit. I'm like, fuck, man, people are phishing people. Yeah, I know. I will click on the link, JJ, on the next one we do.
I'm gonna resend you one again.
Yeah, dude. You send it, and then what does it
literally
do?
It
it just says that our channels collaborated, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's all it does.
Oh, okay. Well, can't you just tag me in it? Like, isn't that the same thing? Dude, look at this mini Vikingo. I can't get enough of mini Vikingo, bro. Look at mini Vikingo, dude. This shit is fucking hilarious. He's like taller than the real Vikingo. Do you guys see this shit?
Yeah, it's like the Primo de Vikingo.
Oh my god.
And is this Laredo Kid, the other guy? I know one is Octagon. Oh, that's not Laredo Kid. He doesn't have. Oh, yes, it is. He's got 3 belly buttons.
It's Laredo, Octagon, and Kid Vikingo.
Right.
Andre Adams for 10 says, for my guy Phil, let's fucking go. Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you,
Collaborator link again, bro.
You sent it again? Okay, I'll click it. Don't fish me,
Yeah.
bro. That's all. Hey, Andre, what did you think of the SNME show, and are you watching AAA? I almost should pull the AAA. I have English commentary. Do you guys have English commentary or what? It's Corey Graves.
I haven't muted.
I might pull this card up. I think I had it fucking
I got Spanish.
on Espanol.
Yeah, I'm sure
Hablo
there's
un
a way I
poquito
could
de
get it,
español.
but it's okay. I don't. I'm talking to you guys, so I don't need to hear the commentary.
Yeah, no doubt. Let me just pull this up so we can see. Yeah, so this is for this cruiserweight belt. AAA's been doing some awesome shit. We are going to get into AEW news, but yeah, that's the match going on right now. It was dope, and I'm watching AAA and UFC. Yeah, UFC first time on Paramount, buddy.
Is AEW still around?
Is AEW still around?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
Lex, is AEW still
I don't
around?
know.
Me neither. Yeah, so on WWE's YouTube page, the AAA show is en anglais. Sylvie plays. So let's head over here, guys. Let's do some AEW news. Ichi Nissan for AEW news. And of course, the best guys.
Tony Khan.
So, recently Dave Meltzer was talking about TNA, and he was like, all they do is deal with WWE scraps.
Oh my God, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It's just WWE scraps. So in AEW news, Bishop Dyer, formerly known as Baron Corbin, is working a dark match before Dynamite in Orlando. So that happened. Shout out Baron Corbin or Bishop Dyer. Hopefully they sign him up or whatever.
MLW Tag Team Champion.
Let him stick in MLW. He's doing well.
Yeah, I agree, actually. Him and Dijak rule together. But Gallus, so the Coffee Brothers and Wolfgang were backstage at this week's Dynamite. So more WWE scraps, right? But of course, Meltzer won't say that about any of these people.
Also, 2 out of 3 of them announced for Battle Riot already. By the way, I declare for Battle Riot as well.
Yeah, I think I'm in I was just gonna say that. I think I'm in Battle Riot this year, dude.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I think you might be. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Good.
So, speaking of people being backstage and whatnot, Priscilla Kelly was also backstage at AEW Dynamite this week, which was mentioned. Many wrestlers were. Have you guys seen these like gory and like
Joseph Sex
weird vagina spots and stuff she's doing on the indies? Are you guys into it?
That's all she used to do.
No,
Yeah,
I haven't seen any since before she went to NXT, and I haven't seen any since. So no.
Yeah, she's back to doing all the same shit.
Yeah, she's doing like crazy shit though.
But she's also doing regular stuff. I mean, I saw an MLW. I've seen her at MCW. So she's also doing regular stuff.
Yeah,
I think I think she's not keeping her eggs in any one basket. She wants to keep the death match and the extreme stuff open to her,
and in AEW, she'll be able to go and do that. Like she can go balls to the wall and get her vagina stapled by Tony Storm, right? So
right, and then injected by Swerve, and that would be considered like a reason they should become best friends.
So yeah, Priscilla Kelly was there. JJ, do you think Priscilla Kelly should sign to AEW?
Sure, go right ahead. Go play in the sandbox with all the dirty needles where you belong.
So Ringside News is saying that an indie wrestler was pulled from AEW match so that Bishop Dyer could work it because he gave his friend a ride to the show or something like that.
He didn't, by the way. Bishop.
Yeah. So I don't want to put heat on him. Whoa, someone's shit is.
It's not me.
Yeah, Dose, I had to mute you. It sounds like you entered a dryer or something. You're walking into the world's. You fell into a wind trap, my guy. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I think it's better. So yeah. Who else was backstage? Let's see. Who could it be? Who's on commentary? So Taz made his return to AEW last night. He's been absent from TV after undergoing total knee replacement surgery in late 24. And who else was on commentary? Big Show is on commentary. Paul White is on commentary with Excalibur and Tony Schiavone on Collision tonight. So shout out the Big Show. I'm surprised they didn't make him like the commissioner, because he'll just knockout punch you if you don't listen to what he has to say. How would you use Big Show this late in his career?
There really is no way to use him other than like a goodwill ambassador. Like, he can't work. Like, he's obviously like, he's hobbling around and everything. You just you have him. You use him like WWE uses Titus O'Neil. Like, that's how you should be using him.
Yeah. In other roster news, Hikaru Shida was backstage at this week's Dynamite, just visiting because she lives in the Orlando area, but they don't book her, one of their fucking best women's champions. I don't understand.
The best guys, Tony Khan.
Laredo Kid wins.
Yeah. So, guys, Dose had to dip out. Give him a follow at evil_, Dose _evil.
Yes.
And JJ, what do you make of Shida, and are you a fan?
Sheeta's okay, but she's, she's been around the block a long time. Like, if she still wants to work, good on her, but I don't see her doing anything spectacular, and I think she's just kind of been left on the wayside, with AEW. So it is what it is.
Yeah, she had to fucking go visit because she lives in the area, even though she's signed to the fucking company. And then, but meanwhile, right. Baron Corbin got a spot. Like, I just think that's wild. So in other roster news, Juice Robinson was pulled from Collision after not being medically cleared. So hopefully he's okay. I mean, again, he's hurt again. He just came back. What's going on with Juice?
Who knows, man?
I just
but
hope
obviously
he
they're
stays
going to keep him. They're going to keep him around to keep Tony.
So in other roster news, so Ortiz reveals that he and Eddie Kingston will be opening a wrestling school. Do you think that's a good move, Ortiz and Eddie Kingston?
I mean, Eddie has already had a good track record when he was one of the trainers at Chikara. And Eddie, before AEW, was offered a spot as a coach at the PC, which he turned down. Say what you will about not liking how Eddie works, but Eddie is a good trainer, and he's good at teaching people how to cut a promo. Yeah. Ortiz trained at the same place Eddie did. They both trained at Bobby Rinaldi's Doghouse Pro in Long Island. Well, no, not Long Island, Hunts Point. But yeah, so they came from the same trainer, and Eddie's always willing to throw people a bone, which is probably why, like, all with the big falling out that Santana and Ortiz have had, Eddie is just trying to keep fences mended. So I don't see anything wrong with it. I think Eddie's a hell of a person to get tutelage under.
Maybe he can teach the Muay Thai. AEW, moving along here in other roster news, Bobby Lashley will be at Dirty Box 5, and Dirty Box Championship.
We already talked about Priscilla Kelly.
Oh, God damn it. Rose.
Dirty Box.
Oh, you what? God. So Bobby Lashley, man, he's going to be at Dirty Box 5, and this is owned by John Jones and Mike Perry, I believe. And so they listed Bobby Lashley, WWE legend and former MMA heavyweight. Lashley will be at Dirty Box 5. They don't even bring up AEW. They don't even go AEW superstar. I wonder if Tone's like, get in the ring and give away a bunch of tickets to our next pay-per-view.
Guarantee he does.
Give away a bunch of tickets to Dynasty. So AEW Dynasty comes to the Rogers Arena live in Vancouver. We already know that. April 12th. So I don't know. Maybe he's going to try and give away a bunch of tickets at Dirty Box or whatever to their next pay-per-view Wrestle Dynasty. Speaking of ticket sales, AEW's event in Brisbane, Australia next month has a, quote, very small advance at very high ticket prices. And the Wrestling Observer newsletter, so this comes from Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez here, say that it was noted to us, except from people who live there, that there has been no advertising. And keep in mind, AEW lost its TV in Australia 3 weeks ago. We were told people who went to the first show last year didn't even know there was a show coming soon, Brian. So, like, why go there? Tone fucking sucks. He's the worst booker. He's the worst planner. They're going to go there with a small ass ring. The people there had a bad experience the last time. They're not going to come back. And they don't even know that there's a show there, and they have no TV presence. But Tone thinks he's going to go there and reap the benefits of WWE's and UFC's work, blowing the Australia market wide open. Like, what the fuck's going on here, man? It's such a fail.
Yep.
And so Collision's on tonight. You guys can see that. I mean, I'm not going to go over this card. It's probably already over. Fucking Isla Dawn gets a title eliminator for some reason when she's been in Ring of Honor since coming to fucking AEW. But in bigger news, more important news, AEW has parted ways with Nick Sobek, the SVP of Business Development, Partnerships, and Video Games. Guys, is it a fucking coincidence that their top marketing guy just left? They had to replace their merch people not too long ago, 6 months before that. And then all of a sudden, like a few months after the top marketing guy leaves, all of a sudden this guy fucking leaves too. Do people see the writing on the wall with this fucking company, man? I don't know.
Poor people don't like AEW.
I don't know what else has got to happen. It's like, Jesus, this guy leaves. He was the senior of business development, partnerships, and video games. So are AEW not happy with their marketing, partnerships, and merch so far? So the thing that people have criticized them for the last little while, he had been with AEW since its inception, overseeing operations, live events. So their operations are the shits, their live events are the shits, and the development of Fight Forever, which is a travesty. Low key, like such a killer money waste. Like, people don't talk about it enough. They just get mad and
They
spur
lost
down when
$100
you bring
million.
up- Dude, they lost so much fucking money on that video game. It's not even funny. And it's unclear if his departure is related to the video game. This joke of a fucking game that you go on Xbox Marketplace or Xbox Store and they're still fucking selling it for like $50 and nobody plays it. It's a dead game. Had shit DLC.
Yeah, there's like 4 people worldwide playing it at like the mats.
It fucking died. They want to make another game. How are you going to do that? The first one's shit. Like, why would you waste your time making this old ass? Like, here's the thing. Oh, people want the nostalgia of like fucking No Mercy. Okay, then you pay a modder to mod an AEW version of No Mercy, and then you guys market it. You figure out a way to do it legally or whatever the fuck, and make No Mercy with bad graphics. Like, you know, we want fucking people want sports. Like 2K is headed in the right direction for the pro wrestling games. They figured out a way to make it simmy, but also arcadey to where you can pick up and play. And if you just button smash XXAA, you can fucking hit a combo and shit. Like, they make it easy enough, but they also make it, if you're skilled, it's even more fun. So I don't know. This game was like one of the biggest fuck ups ever in AEW history. People don't address it. And that guy's gone now. And again, I'm not going to be like good riddance, but people tried to warn them, man. Like, this game was going to fucking flop and be shitty.
Yep.
Once people saw the trailer for it, like when they were first hyping it up, I was like, oh, awesome. But then you hear you just hear the shit they were doing, and then you fucking see them roll out the first trailer. And I remember seeing the first trailer and being like, yeah, this is fucking dumb. Like, this is a little kid's game, but it's like ultra bloody, so you can't buy it for your kids really. And then and then you saw like the story mode, you're draped in all the titles. Like, they're just talking about all this Mark shit. It's like, no, take advantage where the WWE games are lacking. You know, people want to play simulators with their friends and things like this. So I don't know, man. It was
I thought the biggest freaking joke of that was, oh, we're putting in Stadium Stampede, but you have to have 20 players online in order to play it, and not at no point in that entire year were there enough people online to be able to open it.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's nobody online, so you can't even. It's a dead a dead game mode.
Right.
And then like it was so bad too because when they released the game, didn't they like rebrand all their shit on TV too? So it just didn't. Yeah. It's just a fucking. It's a game that comes out and it's dated like before it even comes out, and it just cost them shitloads of money. It was so fucking stupid, man. Whereas these 2K games just make ridiculous amounts of money. But I just want to throw that out there. Like, it's not a coincidence that TNA is like the ugly redheaded stepchild. No offense, just an old saying. I don't think redheads are ugly, but it's like the redheaded stepchild that nobody wants being volleyballed back and forth between step parents with this WB Discovery shit, the way it operated in the first place, and the way with this sale. I mean, I guess we know we'll go with Discovery, but whatever the fuck, like it's just this thing nobody really wants. And then in the last year and a half, 12 months, their fucking merch person left and changed. Their fucking head of marketing left not that long ago, like the main marketing dude. And I talked about it on the show. I was like, listen, if he's the guy who came up with the where wrestlers work and all that shit, like, yeah, that stuff's hacking bad. That guy's gone. And their merch was terrible. Now it's not as bad, but they were like 3D printing garbage, it seemed like. We're like asking Grok to make 3D garbage. That's what it seemed like. And then now all of a sudden the guy who was the head of the video game, and he's an exec, like one of the top executives as with their partnerships and live events and shit. And their live events, the fucking lights go out and don't come back on, and fucking, like their cameramen are getting assaulted and all this shit happens at these fucking live events. And now that guy's gone. Like everyone's jumping off the ship, man. It seems pretty obvious. I don't want AEW to go out of biz, but if they get kicked off of TBS TNT, then what, JJ? Then what? What does Tone do? What's his reaction?
He's going to try to shop around to other networks. No one's going to offer him anything. Some networks will offer him paid time, which he won't do because he'll refuse to pay out of pocket for it. And I mentioned it both on here and when you've been on my show, once they lose that team, he's just going to start getting bored with it and stop showing up. They'll probably try to do something like move to YouTube, and he's just not going to care. And he's going to stop showing up, and he's just like, and he's going to, all of a sudden people are going to stop getting their checks. And it's,
you think people will stop getting checks?
I think what'll happen is people are expecting their checks, and Tony just like has let everyone go because he doesn't care. And what's going to happen, and I mapped this out a couple of years ago, is the moment AEW loses whatever they have, all of these people that are on the hook for all this guaranteed money are basically going to have to eat shit and like it, because yes, they're going to be owed all this money, but Tony's a spoiled rich kid and be like, go ahead, go get a lawyer. I'll keep this tied up in court for the next 2 years. And by the time we actually settle for how much I owe you, most of what I owe you is going to go towards a lawyer. So eat shit and like. There's going to be a lot of people sitting on their asses at home who aren't going to be able to work for WWE. I'm not saying they would all get signed, but they won't be able to work for a televised company, and they're going to be fighting to get back, because that's what rich assholes do.
Damn, man. That's a wild take.
I don't want to see it, but I know it's gonna.
Yeah, I would say you were being too harsh about it, and that Tone would keep it alive. He'll just dump all of his money into it. I used to think that, but yeah, over the last year or so, I've been convinced that that's not the case. Like, Tone could lose interest, or he just packs it up when he's not able to be the boss. He just tells everyone, okay, it's now defunct. This show's done. We lasted longer than WCW. I had a great run in pro wrestling and blah, blah, blah. Then he'll just do interviews like that. And then all these wrestlers will be fucked. Like, what happens to all these wrestlers if the TV goes away? Like, what does he honestly do? Like, make a deal with Amazon? Do you think Amazon or anybody picks AEW up? Do you think that's even a possibility?
No, they're not going to offer him anything, because what they're going to do is they're going to look at their decline in ratings and everything over the course of being with Warner Brothers, and they're going to turn and go, they'll like, if anyone is stupid enough, if you get a lowball freaking, company, like, just say, I'm just throwing hypotheticals. Access will offer him like $20 million a year if he's lucky, which that it's not going to happen. But no one's gonna, no company worth their salt, no channel worth their salt, even streaming service is gonna offer to pay him when they see when you can see the decline on the balance sheet. So they'll offer him time if he pays for it, which he won't do.
Damn. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was AEW news.
Moving out of my misery.
The best guys, Tony Khan.
Apollo Crews is showing up in Triple.
Yeah, Apollo Crews is going to be in AAA. I don't know what match is next or whatever. Let me see here. 61380 for 2 says, "Hey Phil, you watching UFC?" Yes. Yes, and we have Iguana and La Hiedra backstage. Yes, dude. Absolutely. And I kind of want to lock in for the salaries too. AEW needs to take any deal to pay for the loss of the game. Mexico TV, Apollo Crews in AAA. Yep. A fucking sword.
Yeah, that sword looks fucking nice.
Yeah, and then Lola. They're all kind of beefing over ladies love Mr. Iguana.
Damn right.
You're goddamn right. Okay, guys. Well, we've been going. It's been like 3.5 hours. Round of applause for my guests tonight. Round of applause for me. I would hang out. I want to lock in kind of here and watch some fights. It's getting late over here.
I hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all. What a great turnout tonight, too. We watched tons of wrestling. SNME, guys. Sicko Saturday is going to be the Royal Rumble. We're drinking beers. Make sure you lock in. JJ, you want to come back on for the Rumble, dude?
Possibly, depending on what I'm doing. But as of right now, my schedule is open.
Yeah, if you're open, just let me know. I'll toss a link, dude, and we're going to drink some fucking beers. We're going to get crunk for the Rumble. Motor City's about to be on AAA. We got fights on deck. The world's going crazy. I appreciate you, chat. I acknowledge you all. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the love and support. Tell a friend, hit like, hit subscribe, gift a membership or something like that. Make sure you watch all the videos. I appreciate you all so goddamn much. I appreciate JJ. Make sure you check them out. Full Circle Radio. Round of applause again for my guests. And I've been your host, the infallible Phil Marks. And be good to yourselves and each other. I will see you all on Monday's show, Member Monday. So get your memberships, only 99 cents. And shout out Mecha Wolf, even though he lost. And yeah, JJ, shout you out, buddy. Anything else you want to plug?
Just the what do you call it? The channel itself. I had to open up a new Twitter for the channel. So if you can give that a follow, it's at FCR_network. Because yeah, that way all of the posts from the channel for all of the shows get posted there, as well as my personal Twitter.
All right, buddy, you be good. Chat, you guys be good to yourselves and each other, and I will see you later. Peace.
Every booking is golden, you see. Perfect cards crafted for you and me. You're the best guys, Tony Khan, it's true. Triple cup, best damn booker in the land. 3 red cups stacked up, always in command. Triple cup, living legend of the fight. Just a call away from making it right. Never see a back card, no way. Got the whole roster locked in for the day. A Crimson Tower of modern art. Triple cup. Triple cup. Every booking is golden, you see. Perfect cards crafted for you and me. Yeah, the best guys, Tony Khan is true. Triple cup. Best damn booker in the land. 3 red cups stacked up, always in command. Triple cup. Living legend of the fight. Just a call away from making it right. Never see a back card, no way. Got the whole roster locked in for the day. The Crimson Tower of modern art. Triple cup. Triple cup.
Yeah. Damn. It's B3CCA. You know who it is. Get ready, ho. Yeah. They all wanna be me. They all wanna be B3. Trippy, trippy, pretty, witty. From the West Coast to New York City. You don't have the motion, you just have a name. Take away the brand, you are hella lame. I talk my talk and back it up easily. Yeah, got your girl yelling B3ID. Posting on the gram, funny how you're trying to posture. Easy to be champ of a one-woman roster. I'm a real champ, yeah, I'm not an imposter. A mic in my hand, I turn into a monster. Sad you're obsessed with the likes and the clicks. How you still saying turn in 2026? You really are lucky that you have any fans. But your luck will run out when you catch these hands. Damn. Yeah, how are you still doing the whip in 2026? And you know, it's good you don't even try to nay. I'm glad, because I think I would die from the cringe. Let you go. For real. No cap. They all wanna be me, yo. They all wanna be B3. Trippy, trippy, pretty, witty. From the West Coast to New York City. You don't have the motion, you just have a name. Take away the brand, you are hella lame. I talk my talk and back it up easily. Got your girl yelling B3ID. B3ID.
It is a fast-acting viral strain that infects the host immediately, and upon getting sick, the infected will become racked with coughs, sweat profusely, and start to get the shivers and chills.
There he is, the man, the myth, the